What's up, guys? Burger Cheese with the 42 months. Thank you, man. Wow. Legally obligated to tell you about the one-up $100 pot bonus. Starts at 7, right? What's the occasion? Fucking July 14th. $7 p.m. Interesting. Sounds like you're going. Rusty, thank you for 54. Wait, what happened to Van? Beat Lies of P base game. Base game. Enjoyed the Aegis. Nobody likes watching Aegis. The hell? Lies of P is peak. That's weird. I might go. Fuck it. I don't think I'm doing anything tonight. Ready for Thursday? What is Thursday? Everyone is just always more in the know than I am. I don't want to watch that set again. Oh, the DK game? Oh, hell yeah. I'm streaming that. You're home sick today? What happened, Tar? Are you sick? What'd you do? Who got you sick? Who did we kill? Thursday's your birthday? It's just lying. Came off the third to last boss. I just fucking kind of felt let down by the second and last bosses. Why let down? They just didn't have the sauce in comparison. I thought the final fight was pretty fun. Did you get the good ending? Did you get the Rise of P ending? Do you think that's funny, Baby Storm? I said no to his request. Oh. Maybe you're not done yet. This dude playmaker. Broke ass. Who was the last boss, Jenks? Just tell me that. Did you see that Gunner Lammers? He's kind of nasty. I don't watch me Gunner, bro, if I can avoid it.
One's out there, man.
Awakened Puppet. Let me see. Yeah, that's what he does. You sure it wasn't Nameless Puppet? I thought he was an alright fight. But yeah, you're basically done. Give the heart. How many tries did it take you? Simon and Nameless are just fine. What difficulty did you play on again? Max? Ooh, big dog. That's a question for Google, Mafta. Barbarians are so fucking annoying. You destroy one encampment and suddenly 3 more spawn right when you leave that zone. It helps to like leave units around to make sure more barbarian camps don't spawn. I like to change the settings to do civilized barbarians or just no barbarians. What's up, Hero for Life? No barbs is the way. Hey, for single player, I don't mind some barbarians just because it makes it a little bit more interesting. But I'm enjoying the DLC boss fights. The second major boss fight of the Lies of P DLC is so peak, dude. It was so fucking fun. Who the hell is this guy? Chat, who is Yumi? from this tournament. Yuumi. Who is Yumi? Because right now, I'm looking at this bracket from last weekend. We got Leo going. We got Karama there. We got Big Boss. We got Luis, Kirash, Chag, who DQ'd apparently. A Steve Palu player. Oh, it's Chase. Oh, bro, just pick a freaking tag, man. Leo made K-pop famous. That's true. That's very true. Yumi is Chase. Okay. Put some respect on Dom. Ooh, there's Dom. Did he beat anyone? Maybe beat Andrik. That's pretty good. But yeah, this was the tournament of the weekend. Leo made top 8 through winners, beating Dom. Monty made top 8, beating Karama. Ooh. Game & Watch Mario. Ooh. Yumi over Big Boss. Yumi is Chase in this case. Lammers and Me Gunner, awesome. That's so cool. Luis losing to Kirash. It's not what you'd expect. I'm pretty sure Palu does really well against Luigi. So that's very interesting. I'm not sure how that happened. Maybe Luis tried some weirdo shit and went like Rob. And then Atreus, another Palu player. Karama beats him. Lammers gets top 8, beating Dom in probably the worst bracket set to ever happen in the history of bracket sets. Bro, what? Me Gunner versus Belmont. I think I'd rather drink bleach. Luis over Ludo. No more Marios. And then Big Boss over Toru. Wait, Larry Lure was there? Larry, no. Larry, no. Who beat Larry in winners? Chag. Damn, Chag just beat Larry 3-0 and then just left. We gotta hate watch that? No. Let's see. Leo over Monty. Kirash over Chase. Bro, Kirash is in winners finals of this tournament. No, dude. Lammers over Karama. Wow. Look at him go. And over Chase. Bro, why is Me Gunner winning? We don't want that. Luis over Big Boss. And then Monty over Luis. That's another one. I feel like Palu should probably do a little bit better against Game & Watch. But Monty over Lammers. And then Monty over Kirash game 5. Bro cannot help but go game 5. But, yeah, it's just a Leo sweep this tournament. I think Bro dropped, what, 1 game? 2 games. Toru took a game. I know Toru. Cool guy. Beating Larry and leaving is hilarious. It's a cruel thing to do. Wasn't Leo Karama Grands? You know what's crazy is I looked at this, and it says UAS Final Grand Finals. Yeah, that says Karama. So, am I LAS, UAS Finale Grand Finals, UAS, LA? What is... Bro, this tournament series is going to make me have an aneurysm. What is this naming convention? There was multiple brackets? Wait. What? You're looking at the one from Saturday? The bracket you're looking at is the LCQ. Oh, wait. Then how come Karama made it in? There was a Saturday bracket that Leo won against Monty. Click Apex Series Finale. What the hell? Okay, more of the same in the top 8. Okay. That's really weird. Okay. So then Kirash beat Monty this time around. Atreus beat Big Boss this time around. Karama beat Luis. Leo over Chase. Leo over Karama. Atreus over Kirash. This whole side of the bracket's funky looking. That's a weird one. How did Luis end up... Oh, because they're doing round robin fuckery. Okay. Alright, round robin is stupid sometimes. Let's see, how did Lammers do this time? Man's got 4th. Sheesh. He beat Chase again. Kirash, that makes sense. Luigi just gets camped super hard. Lammers beat Luis. I'd be sad. I'd be hella sad. I don't want to watch Leo Aegis. Oh, but dude, it's so sick, bro. It's so sick. Don't you love watching Pyramithra? All right, we will watch the Game 5 set and then the other Leo set versus Atreus. Yeah? Yeah. I think that's the move. Start with some Joker. Nice little palate cleanser. Bro went Byleth once and got destroyed. Oh no.
Get into it, man. Game 1. Yeah, we've seen Leo rock a lot
Weird.
of
I'm
Joker this
pretty
time.
sure the thumbnail said Joker.
Higher part of the bracket. We did see the Aegis come out, especially versus Kurama, 3-1 over Kurama, and Atreus.
Isn't it so weird how Spargo, who probably has a better Aegis than Leo,
Over Kirash. So making some big upsets here to go ahead and get your
just
chance
dropped
up against the
Aegis?
Yep.
Isn't that funny?
Started off here. Great dash attack. Get some up airs afterwards too. Not gonna make it happen.
The one time I wanted him to play Aegis, he didn't, so now I live in constant confusion with this guy. He's just playing off vibes, honestly. That's what I'm understanding.
Offstage directional air dodge does get through here for Leo. Does get that forward tilt, switch into the pyro, trying to get more damage.
Yeah, I heard Leo, or rather, I've seen Leo is streaming. I think he was playing that new Persona game, the Gacha one, and that makes so much sense, dude. He loves Gacha. At least, I'm pretty sure he likes Gacha. Because he plays one of those, like, weirdo games, right? But he swears it's good. Oh, yeah, you can't do that. Yeah, neutral air dodge and then just take your L because you're getting ledge trap there.
Good combo starter here, falling there. The ledge trap here, tries to get the down tilt, forward tilt. This is going to be a big punisher from
Ew.
Leo.
Down air F smash. What is he good? He uses that down air like it's Joker down air, and it's just like it's not quite the same. It's very close. It's not quite the same.
Step back here, claim the center stage. I love that cross up.
Honkai Star Rail. Yeah, that just sounds like a weirdo game. Not my goat. You know, most characters probably couldn't punish that explosive flame there. Why is he like the only Aegis, or sorry, the only Pyra who hits down tilt up air so often? What does he know that we don't?
Maybe some type of cross up, or maybe Pyra's just that strong. But nonetheless, it is going to be Leo with the stock lead here. Got quite a bit of percentage.
Ooh, he had the jump read, but just not spaced well enough.
Atreus keeping that center stage pressure, making sure Leo doesn't get the reversal here, but Leo able to get back onto stage.
Wow, what an air dodge. That was actually so clean.
Making sure Leo doesn't get the reversal.
He whiffed the combo here, and he does this rising air dodge and goes right through the whole thing, and then he's an advantage after.
When you're hitting the backside of Paulo's shield,
Whiffed the combo and still made it better in the situation. That's top player shit right there.
Yeah. Just facing here, looking forward throw, tech chase. Not going to get it with his dash attack from around. Tech chase here. Ooh, almost gets it down to a tad too late on the punish.
Ooh, I love switching to Pyra mid combo.
Still coming through here. If that backer connect, that surely would have done it. Force that back air from Atreus. Going to be able to swing right through some of these hitboxes.
Very high. Oh wow, it actually pays off. He could have like reacted way better. That has so much lag. So he like crouches to go under it and then down smashes anyway. He could have just forward smashed and that probably would have killed full stage or definitely up smash.
Ability on the shield, the wings coming through, but Leo able to get back on the stage here. 134% on the Pyra and Mithra. Back throw not going to be enough though. Ooh, the reverse. I like
reversal.
That
Sneaky explosive flame. I like it.
Still got a stock, but got quite a bit of percent. Gotta work.
Dude, that happens to me all the time when I fight Palu. I'm like, okay, don't get nared. Right? I dash away and this hits me. Like, okay, bro. What is that?
Gotta work onto Leo here. Here's the nair. Gonna go right into the up air here. Leo gonna reset Pyra, so floating. Yep. Dang, the dash attack. Still not enough though. Gonna warp high. Ooh, I like that. The falling up air straight into the up tilt. Kind of a block string going on here. Great patience from Atreus. Able to get the shield, but
Mithra up air killing. That's the entire tweet.
Whether it be the Mithra or the Pyra. Obviously Mithra going to be a lot quicker. Doesn't hit as hard, but
was this a PTR? That checks out.
The air with the Mithra, the up air is eventually going to take the stock. Leo taking full advantage of that. Starting to jump from the platform. Yeah. Smooth stuff right there.
Why does Aegis seem less broken when Leo plays them?
Damage.
I don't know, man. This character still seems egregious to me.
The nice thing I do like.
Oh, we're going back to Aegis?
I love that Mythras are being better.
What is this false advertisement, dude? I saw Joker on the thumbnail.
You can get some kills in early defense. Relatively early defense for Mythra in that way. Of course, the classic, man. The bear chains, cash out, 47%. We love to see it.
And once you weave that back air into the combo for Mythra, you usually can keep chaining them into the up B, get a lot of great damage, and when you use that up B and land on the stage, not a lot of end lag for Mythra, so usually not going to get reversed.
Thank God that combo is only 50%. That's exactly what I was thinking when I saw the Mythra combo. Ooh, if you got the spike, you were cooked.
If you got the spike, you would have got the stock there. Atreus going to get a second chance here on this first stock because that downer is sending outwards. Okay, juggle situation, the up air.
Greedy.
Atreus, this time, game number 2 with the lead here.
Leo was letting the power of DLC play for him. He was like, I'll just mash here, whatever. And then he died for it. He's like, oh.
You're able to get to the winners finals. Would like to see Atreus take
No, I'm
it
not
as
going to
far
Supernova.
as possible, but Leo not going to make it easy.
Yeah.
One of the most, if not the most seasoned player in this room. A lot of experience coming through here for Leo.
All right, trying to get the recash. Not going to get it, but don't need it. Man. Have tilt. Swipe right. Make it happen.
Oh, of course. Mythra.
More like, yeah, I got clickbaited.
Very good at getting
Damn you,
a soft
VGBC.
straight hit
Foiled again.
between the two. And of course,
Back
at the
throw?
lower percents, Mythra
We
gonna
set up
have
edge guards
a
against this
combo
character.
game to go ahead
He's been air dodging to
and
like
rack
the
up
ledge
this
like
damage.
almost every
Of course,
time.
you have the foresight as well
He's
for
picking really good
defense.
spots to do it back throw. Surely will at the edge guard this time. Oh,
Yeah,
oh.
up B right close to the ledge.
That's a good hitbox.
Was able to snap on to the ledge while having that hitbox combo from the ledge as well.
Okay, beautiful bear. The way to go down. It's a recovery.
Ooh, the counter as well. That should be it.
Yeah.
Leo not gonna
Honestly,
make it back. That
brave.
double
I would have
jump
gone out there for
not
one
on
more
deck
hit.
here. Great
I wouldn't have
concentration
just let
off
like
that counter.
Mythra
Not taking any
be like
chances.
that.
Ooh, okay, missing the tech on the platform. This is gonna be a
Ooh,
chain of
huge
up airs.
damage.
Ended
Jeez,
off
you're getting
with the
destroyed.
air here For the damage, Atreus keeping center stage here. Ooh, not enough for the tech chase situation. I'm gonna send Leo into tumble. Tries to get the reverse. Oh my
Try to
goodness,
delete
that
this
down
man.
air Would have been it.
I think the down air was the right choice. He just missed it.
I love that. Tapping the shield. Go all the way back here. And then you're going to
That was,
love.
like, again, so greedy
love
from
that
Leo.
tap.
Like, you know you're going to have to go through a catch animation when the sword comes back, right? Like, I think he tried to jump at the very end of the animation, like, trying to, like, be like, oh, I'm going to do run-up shield, and then Atreus is going to grab, and then I'm going to down air forward smash him and cheese him, and, like, Atreus is just like, no, I'm not a noob getting
All the
aired.
way
Like,
back here. And then you're going to get that lovely Wheel of Fortune, that nair, getting all that damage. Left side, tries to look
The
for a
trade seems
nair,
pretty good,
interrupt
just
that
based on what I'm
cross there,
seeing.
Not going to make it happen. Leo's turn. No down tilt this time.
Okay, there's a get-up attack. Atreus looking really solid with this lead
Ah.
here. Dang, man.
Don't look at me at all.
no, don't do that.
I'm sorry I mentioned it, Atreus.
Yeah.
Dude,
Chris,
It was.
you just died at like
Still looking clean,
10%.
man. There we go. Starting up on the stock.
Leo knowing the exact reversal for the exact occasion here. That down air was like 70 something after the hit, was able to cleanly take that stock. Now, he gave
like
his
that.
damage off the platform. Another up air.
Oh,
Oh,
don't
he
DI
lost
that
the
bad
stock
now.
here.
Oh, ooh.
Looking for it.
Ooh, he's keeping up with Leo. He plays. Oh,
The air dodge. Can you make
Air
it back?
dodge, no, you
well, that sucked. I was gonna say he was keeping up.
Yeah, just
He was
made
playing
it
neutral
off
like
hard
fast
up.
like
Kinda
Leo.
praying for the magnet hands to save
He's
Leo
he's one of the
in
ballers.
that
This guy.
situation,
I like that.
Maybe if it was a neutral air dodge, would have made it back.
Most
with
people
the
can't
neutral
keep
air
up,
dodge,
but
just a tad bit laggy off stage, so Leo was
spaces
not
and he
able to make it back.
schmooves.
To be fair, Atreus having a great lead in that situation, but we all know how clutch Leo is, right?
We do.
So Atreus is going to go ahead and take game number 2 as we go to game number 3, 1-1 for this set so far. Atreus, you know, playing really
Paulo
hard
is decidedly
on the
boring, but look at every
side
other
and
character.
continuing that
True.
momentum even
Newt
against
Flute, thank you for the
someone
38
like
months.
Leo
Appreciate
in
it.
the winners finals.
Yeah.
Okay, and the song choice, song selection here. Looks like Small Battlefield was the counter pick, if I'm not mistaken. As we load in, I don't think
We're
gonna see
going
any
back to
character swaps.
Pedro,
Of course,
bro.
Leo has a ton of different characters to go up against.
Get this
all
shit
of
outta
them.
here!
But it seems like Pyro Mithra is going to be the character we're going to go with for this
Yeah, I
set.
think we're going to start off here. Okay,
Remember that
Leo
tier list I
there,
made
Lane.
for MK Leo characters?
Great punish there with dash attack. Atreus has been getting a lot of mileage out of those. Man.
This there was like what 2 or 3 characters in the MK Fuego tier. It was the Joker, the Marth, and
something
something else. I forget what it was.
I mean, honestly,
I know it wasn't the Aegis,
it's
though.
crazy that people don't recognize how strong it is. Almost similar to a Pyro. Obviously, you're gonna get more.
Yeah,
damage from
mid
the
K
Pyro
Leo
there,
was
and
where
that Mythra Dare
this
does work,
was.
too.
Yeah, the Pyro Dare, a very active move as well. So
Meta Knight? Yeah, probably Meta Knight. Rob was either mid or the other one.
right at the plate, like the edge of the
I think
platform,
I put
the
Rob
Monke
in
wants to
mid
cancel
because
with
his
the
Rob in
teleport
mid because
high.
like it's funny to
And I love
watch.
that Atreus is just going off stage as well. You really want to punish this character. Oh,
Fuck
and
with the
Monke
Byleth
hits, of
heavy.
course, if Mythra
Yeah, but
is
Byleth
going
is
to go on
boring,
that
and then you just end up
platform,
getting
you feel
camped
like
the whole
Monke
time
is
anyway,
just
even
go
if you are
ahead,
Leo.
right to the spot dodge, you get the foresight, you get the punish here.
Yeah, man. Easy foresight. Okay. Ball through
Nair,
there. Yep,
ew.
that's
I
gonna
guess
do it.
whatever works.
That is coverage.com.
Ooh, another spot dodge for the foresight here.
Leo got an Iron Man after Rob.
Leo is going to continue the combo.
True. That shit good though, because it's Rob. It's Roberto.
Down air.
No.
Porto? Yeah.
Forward throw. Not going to be enough here. I love the jump over it. Of course, and that up B is always going to be so active.
Dude, he's such a master with this character.
Leo, not wanting to switch to the Pyro. I don't think the
Glad he
Pyro
finally got that air dodge though. Leo's been doing it like every time. Pyra? I would have went Pyra. Prayed for a misplay. That's because I'm greedy though.
True. Good fair. Going to hit him outside the stage. That means ledge trap time. Let's see it. Down
Nice
tilt.
tech.
Yeah, not going to get the up air. Great.
Reaction.
Woo.
We're chasing.
Woo.
Yeah, easy fair.
Wow,
Gonna
great
roll
DI.
on the other side. I love that mix up.
Sends out the jabs here. He's able to get the roll to safety.
That wasn't even a ledge cancel.
Going to the center stage, another grab, but Atreus still gonna have a second chance here. Off the ledge. What's the option? Another grab.
Okay, back throw.
What do you do,
This
man?
point,
Just
Pyro's
guess better,
really
haha.
Yeah.
Ooh, mixed. You did the shorten on the.
Yeah, trying to go for
The
a ball
teleport.
Nair. Ball through Nair. Not going to make it happen.
Pyro hurt box shift. Just getting
So
right out
good.
of there.
Yeah, absolutely. We're gone.
Oh man, just kidding.
Hold that.
You gotta be careful, bro. Your shield's getting puny.
Okay. Great Nair. Corner carry.
He's making it look like this character struggles to kill. Also, Leo should have died there 100%. If he had better reaction time, he hits this back air and just finishes the edge guard.
Doubling up on the kicks here.
Absolutely.
Now Atreus being
Ooh,
really
good
troublesome
reaction.
to get the
See?
stock, but of course, Mythra,
That was a good
once
reaction.
it gets such a
Atreus,
high
take
percent,
notes.
Eventually that up smash is going to be able to get the scoop, get the KO. Up smash out of shield is a pretty solid option as well for
Yeah.
Mythra.
We're not saying Aegis
Now Leo
can't
with the
kill.
stock lead here.
That would be my
Atreus
least
getting
favorite
some
propaganda
work off
maybe
stage,
ever.
but a lot of times Leo just saving that double jump, making sure that up special right near the ledge to go ahead and get that hit here. And the high side B actually slipping past Atreus. Atreus going down and trying to get that low recovery, but
Yeah.
Leo just pulling the trigger at the right time on the high recovery.
Okay.
And I feel like the first couple
Taiwan.
of games, Atreus
No?
is getting some of
He's
the
only
edge
at
guards,
50,
but
right?
Leo really cleaning it up, not seeing too much offstage pressure. come
Greedy,
down
go to
from Atreus
ledge.
here,
It's not your turn.
especially if
Stage
the
is not
Aegis
yours.
able
Dude,
to
the
live at such high
recoveries have
pressure.
been so
And
good from Leo.
another mix up here now with the high recovery still,
Right.
but with the up special.
And I really like that one too, honestly, because even if they try to interact with you
Chuck,
early
get up
on,
there,
that
what
up
the-
special has so much like priority, right? It's so much range.
What is he on?
Yeah.
It's a great tool to shoot out there, and honestly, everything
Great
but
DI.
just waiting, which would lose otherwise.
You
right?
just
So-
can't kill in my
It's a very
2025.
large
Not mine.
Yeah.
Comes out really quick. Is an option out of shield, right? I mean, Mythra usually has aerials out of shield.
It's usually the player's fault if they can't close out the stock.
Range, got the scoop, right?
I don't know about all that. Some characters do genuinely struggle to find kills.
Some kind of combo starter here. Every time Atreus gets
Some
big
players
started,
are better at it than
not
others,
gonna
sure,
fully
right?
connect,
Like,
unfortunate, but
I consider myself pretty good at finding kills, and you wouldn't know that Zero Suit struggles to kill.
41%, but Leo, having the patience, knows, hey, gotta rush it.
Yep. Just sit back right now.
Sonic also struggles to kill, but you wouldn't know because Sonic's is really good at it. But if you find Sonic's fighting someone who is good at the Sonic matchup, they are pretty consistently living to very high percents.
It's gonna be 2-1 in favor of K-Leo. That Nair also starts from behind there. It's gonna be, oh, ledge trap. No, we're gonna fight
Just
back.
a rising
Nair,
Nair,
it's options
praying.
like 0%, even
It's such a
Mythra would do the same.
I totally feel for Atreus here because like to make this comeback you have to scrap. So you try to go for a call out, but Leo goes for a defensive like and aggressive thing at the same time, double jumping away from a dash attack. I see. I'm in the call. Fucking dickhead. Not the hamster dance, dude. Who was that? Yeah, I wonder who makes 2005 ass jokes still. I don't know. Could be anyone. Hi, Chippy. Anyway, He goes for something defensive and aggressive by double jumping away from the potential dash attack. And also nairing just in case Atreus tries to, one step ahead of him. And he nairs to contest the jump read.
No, we're going to fight back, but that nair will seal the deal. Good stuff there. It's going to be 2-1 in favor of Leo. That nair obviously also starts from behind.
Whoa, Leo, what are you doing there, buddy?
A great tool if you see someone going for that chase.
Yeah, and I think in that situation, Leo didn't necessarily need the firepower from Pyra, but just more going for the activity, right? So, great stuff to Leo. I mean, in that situation, 150 plus, Mithra can still go for things like up smash. Obviously, like the stray aerials are not going to get the KOs.
What was that ringtone I heard? You don't want to know.
Activity and a bit more options for the KO. Great stuff. The switch to Joker. I thought Pyra.
Oh, he switched to Joker. What a champ. Wait, it is not 2-1 Atreus.
The Proto?
Yeah, okay.
Dang, man. Van Ham.
Honestly, it's about goddamn time, dude.
Crazy.
I like this matchup. I like Joker versus Palu.
What we're seeing right now, it is, of course, 2-1. We see that there.
Yeah, and I was honestly surprised we didn't see this earlier. I mean, whenever I think of Palutena and just Leo going up against Palutena, I think Joker first, but I don't necessarily think Pyramithra is a bad pick. But Leo definitely, I would say character experience-wise.
Such a fast, such a crazy, change of pace too. Fighting, going from Aegis to Joker.
Wow, that was going to be trade in a century. Love it.
Let's keep it up, though.
Ooh, the wings almost clipping Leo there, yeah.
Ooh, that's the worst.
Wait,
Ooh.
wait for it.
Ooh.
Okay.
Holy DLC character. Palu has a good grab range too, and he couldn't grab this down smash.
Clipping Leo there, yeah. Drag down. Wait.
Mind you, point blank too. That's why this game is so trash.
Yeah. Drag down.
Look how close he is. Literally adjacent to him, and then the down smash hits the shield, right? And if they were just standing still like this, like if there was no down smash animation here, Palu would grab this 100 times out of 100 times. But the end of the down smash hurt box shifts, so he doesn't get grabbed.
Wow. Okay. This hurt box shift just enough. None of Lisa alive.
He taunted after that bullshit. Oh, he did? Because he knows he's a scrub for doing that.
None of Lisa alive.
That was like hurt box shift to hurt box shift.
Yep.
Okay, does get the hit.
Why are you out there?
Dang,
Leo,
man.
you noob. What are
Leo
you
saw
doing?
blood.
Yep. Going 2D.
Okay, even in stocks here, but yeah, I think the cross up let the Joker dash attack infamous for getting the cross up on shield, so can kind of be tricky.
Joker's dash going that low is so good against Palu.
Down throw bear, yep.
Probably something you don't really think about.
That's a trade. Whoa.
But like dashing will just get you away from Nair.
Right, dash attack.
And I love when Palu's actually use the down air as a combo starter. You can't do that at lower percents, right?
Yeah.
So, gonna be a mix-up tool here. Obviously, Palu has a ton of multi-hits, so mixing in the
Wow, great reaction.
down air as well can be a bit tricky here. Kind of mix up some of these pairing timing.
I do like the attempt there from Leo. I mean, obviously, Rainstorm, a really great tool of, catching that reappearance coming in from that up B. A teleport recovery. Ooh,
Yeah, I don't think he could get a drag down there.
Rainstorm, no.
I think Palu would have fallen off, so he went for the back air instead.
The startup of the high teleport there, right, and then converting just Leo ready for so many niche situations here.
Good recognition.
Here we go. We've got the semi-automatic.
Yeah, I mean, a very underrated option with Arsene. You're going to have souped up projectiles. I mean, the whole kit's souped up in a way. But most players want to get that big hit. Leo not minding, weaving in some projectiles.
Get away from me. Look at that Arsene disappearing.
Oh, trying to go for the counter here.
Spot dodging.
Leo being put in a really bad spot. Atreus to really capitalize this is able to swap here for center stage, but the first option, the dash attack coming through here for Leo. Yep. Down throw still not enough.
Yeah, mix up. Good reaction.
Air dodge, another
Well,
one.
You're dead.
The swiftness.
Yes.
No DI on that one.
Not at all. Get back.
And Leo definitely known for doing the DI check on down throw, whether it be at high percent or at
True
lower
combo.
percents too. If you don't DI out, you can get true comboed into the Arsene back air, right?
Yeah.
So Leo loves going for that no pummel down throw.
I was hoping he SD'd low-key. Mike rule for that.
Going for the full hop, direct counter to that ledge jump Nair. Leo gonna shield this time.
Where's your foot slaughter shields, Ed boy?
You gotta respect me. Let me get that damage.
Not delaying the option here. Ultimate in 2025, there's so many optimized setups onto the platform tech chases here. You got to hit those. But nonetheless, Atreus is still able to rack up a ton of damage, and already half the Arsene meter is gone and counting.
Yep, getting Arsene in disadvantage. That'll do it.
Thank you, Nair. Such a great tool in that regard. Dash attack.
This is a hard game to pull back if you're Joker.
Gonna leave. Vacate the
You
premise.
got 0 value out of Arsene. It's tough.
Leo slowing things down here. Kind of weaving some guns in the mid-range. Gets the dash attack. Great mix of everything. Spacing out with the gun.
Called out the
Mixing
dash
first
away.
option with the dash attack. You really got to watch these wings, though. The up air is a threat.
Sir. Okay. Back throw.
Unless we get a Rebels guard, I don't think we're going to see Arsene again.
You just kill him, right? Oh my.
Re-grab. Going high.
Oh no, that was. Dude, you have to be thinking about the kill and nothing else there, man.
I think we're going to see Arsene again.
Like, oh, he messes up the down air and like, dude, just. I could see like this going bad if he doesn't just go for like a spike or something, but like, dude, that was so bad. And then this is even worse, like this back air missing. That's a game-winning back air right there. And then you see this double jump, right? You should have just waited in this position and see what he did. And like, I'm thinking like up tilt here, right? If he double jumps you up tilt, and if he goes low, he won't have any ledge invincibility. So you just play for the down tilt or the back air, something, you know?
Going high, does not get the whip punish here.
Okay. In there, pop, pop.
Directional air dodge, Leo. Gonna get the punish. Maybe a bit of a panic option here from Atreus. Oh my
Oh
goodness.
god. Yeah, you
Hold
lose
right
now.
down. Yeah!
You lose because you
What a
blew that.
catch.
You will
Yeah, he
be
threw the
right here.
controller.
That
Yeah.
teleport cancel to the
He's
ledge.
upset. I mean, you
Of course,
did throw. This should have been a game
teleport
5.
ledge, you do get a cancel, which you can buffer into certain options. So Leo just predicting that.
I'm
so
not showing
well.
the controller throw. You guys are just gonna have to trust me. All right. Let's watch Grands. Let's watch Mario Cheese.
Okay.
Ooh, great mix up on the DI. Mix up the
Dude, he's been at 67 for a long time.
Oh, not very
Oh well,
good.
you're
Yep.
apparently at skill percent, so.
And-
No.
Oh, there it is. That one. And then corner with the
Not
out Leo.
today.
That's what I'm talking
Who's in
about.
There you
losers?
go, man. Put it in the locker room and leave
I don't
it
know.
there. You got-
Why is Leo still alive?
Yep.
Let me see some cheese, man.
Anything, you're at 145. You do have the lead here. You do have the
Dude, he's
range to
trash.
get the
Kurama
right
doesn't know how to
opening.
combo.
Oh, the double. Mario,
Late stock for Mario.
but Kurama
All right, you're
has a lot
owed
of
some
room to
cheese.
work
Here we
with.
go.
Oh.
Mythra's OP.
Beautiful down
Still
smash.
not enough.
What up, Elijah?
Switch to the power, maybe a
Or
little bit of
LGO?
a jab
There you go.
jump.
Gentlemen, yep.
Yeah. Just holding jab at ledge, right? So
Up
you can
B.
catch the ledge jump, or you can just go ahead and catch that normal get up.
Yes, kill
Either
him.
way, that gentleman very strong.
That was good
able to
DI.
Get thoughts. But Kurama still up a very big amount here. We'll see if Leo can get a good combo starter, get some damage going here.
Yeah, get an opener. Yeah, you see him trying to turn his back, right? He understands. He can use a reverse in there, but also, you know, most importantly, we're going to see that bear, right?
These
Who
rolls
called
getting
Atreus
out.
mid-level, Rory?
Kurama's doing a really good job of, I guess, just making Leo feel like got to go for the roll. Oh, okay, maybe trying to fish for the foresight. Leo with the rate trying to get the.
So
wait
close.
No way
For
he
the
wins
damage.
this game.
That's a really good catch.
Dude, he was at
Oh, he's trying to
130
get
like the
the
whole
soul.
stock, bro. Why is down tilt
Yeah,
up there like
is
that?
enough with the rage and Leo bringing it back
So
here in this
cheesy,
game
dude.
number 3.
To move on forward. And just like that, we're 2-1. MK Leo's favor. I love he's finally finding these kills in the corner with Pyra. That was really where he was having a hardship, right? We're seeing that Kurama's living.
Yeah, Rory, I think
way
you're arguing
longer
with
than
nobody.
necessary, getting to
I think you made up
160,
somebody to
170
argue
type
with.
things, right?
Yeah.
Now he's
No, I
finding
don't think
some
anyone
answers
called
here.
him mid.
It's going to be a whole lot harder here.
And again, I just think Kurama's doing an incredible job at not getting juggled by Mithra. That is
Yeah.
not an easy thing to do. But Mario does have the air drift.
True.
Mario does get a
Going up.
Plot armor to the max.
Not the room.
All right, let's get to the
Toss
reset.
stopper.
Wait,
There's
is this?
to
Oh,
ask
this is
for
the
as well,
reset.
because Leo
Oh, I've just been mashing through the reset.
in here for Kurama.
He's getting
Could have got the prominence result and can be very doable. Maybe you can just get a
Wait, this whole thing is the reset.
forward tilt,
No?
squeeze out a lot of.
Oh wait, this
here
3-0 was
regardless.
fast.
And it's his comfortable character, and I think one of the things
Oh,
that helps him
Kurama
is,
was in
like, it's
losers.
one of the characters
Now I
that
understand
he knows he's
everything.
not gonna get
Everything makes
kinda
sense.
screwed by
Kurama
the recovery
3-0'd Leo in like
because of the recovery with Byleth,
10
right?
minutes.
So it allows him to live longer.
That's why I was
First
so
time it's like,
confused.
man, there's some robbery with Byleth, and he's about that life. So you can really get elevated by his really hard reads. But right now,
Okay, so he
really
isn't
strong
arguing with
here.
nobody. Okay, I thought he was.
Taking
My bad.
53%. I mean, this is looking kind of
True
like
Columbia.
clockwork.
Imagine calling him mid.
I mean, you want maybe recovering all the resources from keepers. Again.
Great snipe. Ooh, okay. Yes.
Dude, this
okay.
combo is nasty.
Hey,
what
my
like
man
this?
said
These
we should
routes
stop.
are just
He's just ready for it.
I was
preposterous.
completely wrong. I thought the set was 1-1. It's 2-0 Kurama.
Yeah.
My bad. Sorry, guys. It's getting a little late. I'm getting kind of sleepy. But you know who's waking me up? The GOAT, man.
There you
Leo
go.
Kurama.
Ooh, he wanted to up B scam him. He didn't want to grab the ledge here. Look at this.
Leo Kurama.
Right here, he wanted to up B Kurama. Not the ledge.
Oh.
There's the up B.
Okay.
Ooh, okay. Try to get the DI in there.
Yeah.
You can't get that down air on DI in, and it's a powerful move. He
is.
also does quite a bit of shield damage as well.
Oh,
The
yeah.
ton of
And he's when
Right. Do
The
agree with
actual
that
set.
in terms of like how the Byleth game went, right?
yeah. Oh, good catch though, man. On the platform, down tilt in the up air. Sweet close
It's sad that Aegis is the way she is.
Mario is not the only character that gets a combo starter on the platform and gets so much out of it. That pyro down tilt into the up air is going to do dividends here.
That's a DI mix-up, by the way, that down air. You have to DI in whichever side you're on. But the Mario chooses which side you end up on.
Pick up, man, that is damage. I love that. 50 fresh ones.
Yeah. Also, oh, there's no tech there. Down smash is not quite enough with the flood. Really getting some positioning here. Fireball, wrong direction, but I believe that's no double jump. Kurama should be the back air to seal it out.
Yeah.
Good stuff coming out from Kurama, the off stage, and I mean, almost justifies that pick for the Byleth, right? You were talking about earlier. Sometimes Leo just wants that recovery boost. But I think the neutral is just going to be a bit harder with the Byleth, right? Mario
Yeah.
can just
Oh,
get
that's a
into
double
the
jump.
space.
Yeah.
Oh, wait a
Yeah,
minute.
you can't do that. That's an easy
No.
cape.
Not
I would drift to the
usually a
left
bad
there.
option
After that
there.
up B,
I mean, the
imagine how
spray
raw that would
covers
be.
So much,
It
right?
does.
But Kurama was able to weave Mario through to the ledge.
You would actually just drift
in
off
time
stage
to
and
get
die.
that cape. So, I mean,
If you
Leo,
did that, if you tried to outsmart
not
the cape.
best timing on that option,
Yep.
but Kurama with an amazing punish on it.
Yeah, absolutely, man. Really great stuff there. Okay.
It's a grab.
Yep, forward throw. Get him out of here.
Leo did take some damage, but can be very doable. Maybe you can just get a forward tilt, some kind of setup here at the ledge. But now Kurama immediately answering back, racking up a ton of damage, almost in the triple digits here for Leo.
Baited.
Down
Okay,
smash,
down
sour
smash.
spot.
Yeah.
Spot dodge.
Trying to play the
Why is
corner.
Leo spot dodging? Is he trying to
Slow
fish
and
for like a
safe here,
freezy
Leo
easy
Still not able to find the stock.
foresight kill maybe?
Trying to shark with these up airs, but Kurama landing the safety, utilizing some of these specials to
smash?
mix up the timing.
No. See, yeah, trying to get in there. Nope. Gonna have that air to air in Kurama's victory here. Get right down tilt.
Messing up the back air there. Kurama had the down tilt. Okay, now Leo having another chance. But Kurama's still in a very good spot. Okay, good three-piece. Brings up the shield just in time.
Yeah, just enough here. Wow, yeah, he's like, yep. Air dodge.
Yeah, I mean, the foresight could have helped Leo there, but Kurama with great patience. Leo trying to go for that double jump air dodge to the ledge, maybe catch Kurama swinging, you would be able to foresight through.
Yep.
But nonetheless, it is Kurama with the patience, getting the noggin, getting the up smash here. And now the first game, Leo really need to get himself on the board here.
Yeah.
This is a bad
Getting a
matchup
little
for
out of
Mario,
hand.
right? Oh, definitely, yeah.
Gotta get
Most
him up.
characters with swords just generally do good against
I think
Mario.
we are going to just
But
stick it out with
Mario has that
If you're
cheese
Leo.
factor, right? Like how people say that Rob doesn't lose any matchups or
Jab.
Steve doesn't lose any matchups. Okay, maybe Steve's a little bit more dramatic of an example, but like
Ooh, the nair, catching underneath the platform here.
he can just
Triple parry, drop the
up air
platform,
his bad
punish
matchups
from
and probably
Kurama.
win. This one, it's less of an option though because foresight is a thing.
Fair, good stuff. Start it off. Go for up air. Not going to be enough here though, but still going to be chased, still in the driver's seat. Just like that now might be Kurama's turn.
Yeah, Pyro on the floatier side here. Don't have to worry about foresight though. Get a ton of damage. Not going to catch the landing, so Leo not taking too much damage on that opening. DI out on the down tilt.
I don't know what CS3 is in
Great
front of
shot
Leo's
there.
name.
In the corner, back throw, yep.
You'd think I'd know,
Back
but I
out there.
don't.
Time to play the game. Great down tilt into bear. This time around finds its mark. Not going to get the KO, but we have an option here. That double
Sick
jump
nair.
nair
Judo kick.
finds the mark once again. That is something that's been a very great tool throughout the course of this tournament here for Kurama.
Down tilt at ledge, my beloved.
Yes.
That is the option here for Kurama. And it's gotten so much stock, it's gotten so much damage, whether it be the two frame, whether it catches the ledge jump, whether it's getting the normal get up as well. Kurama just knows exactly when and where to throw this option out and getting the follow-ups as well, comboing into that back air. Leo dancing around the shield here, though.
Yeah, I love that.
Fade back up air, and there's the dash attack to catch lightning, but it's
That
still
he
not enough.
lived.
166% here on Kurama.
That's
Barely
insane.
avoiding
Okay,
the
and then
air,
Nair
but the
kills.
second one is finally gonna
The
connect.
uglier
Leo
move,
not
the one that
taking
doesn't
full
really
damage.
look like it kills like that.
Really, really important here. Gotta have mount some kind of comeback. We've essentially had 4 games, and all of them have been in Kurama's favor.
That up air from the ledge, not gonna true combo here. Whoa,
Oh,
okay.
shimmy nooch. Look at this. Look at Leo.
Up air from the ledge, not gonna true
Ooh.
combo here. Whoa, okay. Little left, right, left
double
from
jump.
Leo.
Do it again.
Staying grounded here.
A good parry.
Ooh, great,
Dude, he's so
mix
greedy
up
with
on
his
the
combo
side.
routes, Kurama. He tries to
Definitely
end.
as tricky as
If it's
possible
not
to get
under a
these combos.
platform, he'll try to end
Never
his
wanna
combo
have,
with Nair, even if it looks like
specific
it doesn't even
DI
look like it'll
patterns,
work.
and then Mario, you don't want the Mario player to autopilot in terms of assuming your DI, right? You always want to be trying to mix it up, make it as difficult as possible, make sure to check their reactions.
Especially against a player like Kurama, right?
Ooh, bit
Oh,
combos.
Kurama
Ooh.
starts reading your DI, that's when the really crazy, that's when the hamburger combos
Oh,
come on, man.
yeah, definitely the hamburger.
That's when the costume switch comes through.
Oh, no, dude.
Takes off the wedding outfit. Dang, what's under that wedding outfit, Mario?
They hit an alt, dude. There, dude.
Oh, there's the air dodge, but not actually continuing.
Is
the drift
shimmying
in.
actually a good microspacing
not
option, or
running
is
that
it more of a
low.
mental tool?
Maybe could have scooped up with the up
I
special on
it's
reaction,
not. It's
especially
not a
if
good
you're shield.
microspacing option.
And the spot dodge actually getting
Because
through,
if you're a
not
good
letting
player,
that
you
air
know that
connect.
like 9 times out of 10, if they're
Really
shimmying,
making
they're
the
just
second
gonna
stock
walk
last,
backwards and
really
then do
make
like a
Leo
tilt or
work hard
something,
for
or a dash
the
grab or
lowest
some
of
shit. You know what I
recovery.
mean?
Yeah.
You know that the shimmy will end with a dash backwards,
Oh,
or
man,
just a
so close
walk
getting on that
backwards.
second
You know.
platform.
Oh,
Going
are
up
you
to
gonna get
there,
Which
yep.
makes up.
Dang, man. He switched costumes again.
Oh, here we are. Put the bandana on.
Always striking when you least expect it, but Leo getting the up tilt on the Pyro.
Is Kurama always this free with the double jumps off stage? I see him
Nope.
burn them so early. Think scrub jump, but then he
Can't
lives.
see it, man.
Scrub jumping isn't always bad. I mean, like
Mario.
Mario has like other tools,
Can't be doing that.
No.
All right?
like he has
You
like
gotta be you
cape
gotta
stalling and
sell the
stuff,
hamburgers, you know what I'm saying?
and like
Don't put
it's
on the
scary
phone.
too because if he scrub jumps like that and then you try to like juggle him and he air dodges through your juggle, you can just get laddered. So like,
Let's keep it that way.
Let's
you
keep it
know?
that way.
even if he scrub jumps, you still have to like
I don't even
play kind of on the back foot, or else
Ooh, up
if he
special, yeah,
reversals
dash
you,
up
you're
B.
just dead.
Like Kurama was so far.
Oh, he
good
tried to
with
double
the,
jump away
up air
from that.
there.
Right.
Yeah, I don't know if Leo had enough time to do dash up smash in that
Yeah, I
scenario
don't
because
think so.
Kurama DI to the right.
Yeah.
So like you're saying, maybe you could have got the prominence result, and then you're on the platform as well, so
Right.
probably would have got the KO.
Yeah.
I know your DI can really influence.
He also can do like Bureau's fireball stuff,
just
and
the
that's
DI in
helpful.
general, right? You can really shoot for the corner with prominence revolt. Just one of those moves where you can get KO'd really early if you have bad DI, and you can live pretty late, especially if it's cross stage. But in that situation, Leo was on the right side, so I don't know if there's a lot of room to work with. But nonetheless,
Chuck low-key biased
Is
on
Leo with the
comms.
up air?
Who cares, man?
and Leo on the
I don't know why people feel the need to point that out.
Didn't put on the nose, man.
Yeah, didn't put on the nose.
That's what
He
I'm
said,
talking
not
about, Leo.
today.
That's what I'm talking about.
There you go, man. Put it in the locker room and leave it there.
Biased comms is
Walk
awesome.
away from the nose.
Yes,
I'm gonna need you to step away from the nose.
Halt there, citizen.
Chuck
Leave the
low-key a
nose to us.
commentator. I don't know why people say that, man. Who cares?
Holding it down.
All right, Leo.
Wave bounce is
look
such a
at
sick
this,
mechanic.
0%
It's pretty cool.
On the Pyro.
It's too bad like that's the only thing you can do in this game is wave bouncing and beer versing.
With our reversal. Reversal there. Then switching to Mithra. Get that control in. Full jab. Yes, sir.
Lots and lots of damage here.
On paper, Kurama should be losing by a lot.
Forward smash. Not gonna get punished. But it was by roll.
What do you like? Why? Because the matchup?
Okay.
Not even off stage.
No.
Yo, I'm trying to get these dunks.
Uh-oh. Reversal.
Not gonna kill. Good
Not gonna
DI.
kill there.
But a lot of damage here for Kurama. Man, these like just
Easy for you to
last
say
second
when you're
air
always the
dodges
comms
Kurama's able to
favorite.
do.
Hey man,
Love the lead drop,
don't play
double
like a
jump
pussy.
again. This air
If you want the
mobility
commentators to
from
be on your
Mario,
side.
and we've even seen Kurama like weave in and then out, back out towards the ledge on
Yeah.
some of these ledge drop double jumps, whether it be with an air dodge or with an aerial, right? So
Yeah, so vital.
Would I want Ultimate to have wave
Step
dashing?
Back here, the patience.
No.
What a parry. Oh, not going to get a punish here, though. That's going to be one.
Leo really trying to get that scoop. and catch that landing, right? Or just go for that first option with the Pyro. Pyro, not as fast, but obviously does pack a punch. Is going to be a bit laggy, so Kurama's going to get the up smash out of shield punish. Yep,
going to be pretty clean there. Leo trying to start something off. Oh, a little over.
Ooh, dude, honestly, that was potential death there for Leo.
Not going to lead anything just yet, but we are at that beautiful 25%, which is lovely.
You think we need less lag, Tar? I don't know, man.
Spot dodge not getting.
Imagine Cloud back air getting L canceled.
But Kurama,
I don't know, man.
Really
shield dropping would be cool. I would like shield dropping.
Lead here. You have the rage if you get the right opening. Oh, the double stall with the cape there, avoiding the Mithra up air. That up air would have got the KO too. So great stuff, utilizing those resources, and that is something great about Mario Cape. You do have an infinite amount of stalls.
Those are definitely my real opinions.
And then you'll fall if you do it again. So
yes.
Mario being unique in that
I know.
sense. Oh, trying to wait it out, trying to get the nair. And at this point, Kurama has earned so much extra credit.
See,
at this point,
look,
has already got,
scrub jump here.
At this point, Kurama
Actually, it's not even really a scrub jump. It's like, it's just good to do against Mithra. Because, like, you do this cape, right? You force a situation. If you air dodge here, right? If you air dodge through this up air that you know for a fact is coming, because if you get hit by it, you die. If you air dodge, you drift in, or you don't drift, you get up smashed. If you drift to the left, she chases with forward air. And then you're just back off stage or dead. So you have to double jump and reset the scenario here. Because you don't want to like air dodge next to a platform usually. But Leo, he caught Leo chasing and just did a B reverse fireball and he got to the ground first.
So much extra credit at this point. Has already got Leo.
I wouldn't really consider that a scrub jump, but that's just like disadvantage explained, I suppose.
Yeah. Beat the dare there.
I think that Kurama should up smash more.
Leo still can't get
just do it.
180% here.
You get punished, you get punished, man.
Able to punish that fireball on reaction here.
Oh, he wanted back air, not forward air.
For it all. Okay, there's a falling back air, good combo starter, but he's going to be able to re-pick it back up.
Forward air.
Good
what is he cooking?
You can just drop your combo with Mithra and be like, oh, well, my character's broken, so you just press some more buttons and yeah, there it is.
There you go. Okay, gonna be patient. Down tilt, up air. Gonna kill just yet.
Okay.
But good pressure. I like this.
Covering the platform as well. I like that from Leo. Was Kurama that was able to get back onto stage here. Oh my goodness, there's a lot.
That's insane. He barely snuck through that up air.
Watch it if you're Kurama and you're able to wipe that rage off the map here. Leo with a roll in towards the stage. That's gonna lose the stock here. So.
Yeah, unfortunately got interrupted from that up air. Great presence of mind there for Kurama. Take it there.
Trying to get the reset here, Leo. Knowing that Kurama waiting for some kind of defensive option to react to.
Oh, beautiful foresight out of the fireball.
I like to switch the Pyro here. Oh, high recovery.
Cosmos?
But Kurama having a lot of room to work with.
Oh, what a beautiful down smash.
Foresight is the move of all time. I feel like up smash might have killed.
Maybe a forward tilt. No,
yeah, gentlemen. Yep.
And we'll even see, you know, players like Spargo go for just holding jab at ledge, right? Sometimes you can catch the ledge jump, or you can just go ahead and catch that normal get up. Either way, that gentleman, very strong, able to get stocks. But Kurama still up a very big amount here. We'll see if Leo can get a good combo starter, get some damage going here.
Yeah, get an opener. Yeah, you see him.
Is it that Mario is good at shield pressure, Kurama specifically?
There, but also,
yeah.
You know,
Mario has very good shield pressure. Back air is just completely safe. Very low nair is safe. Very low up air is you can cross it up. That's why you have to parry versus Mario a lot, and it's very scary too because if you miss your parry, you could die, especially if it hits you with like an up air, even a back air.
Really good spot.
Okay, I like the delayed back airs there from Leo was looking real clean.
That's why most Mario players are just mashers.
Really has to get these
because
for the damage.
Okay, that's a really good
I mean,
catch.
if you hit someone's shield, oh no.
That's it. Yeah. It is enough.
That was a crazy comeback because he's at 136 the whole stock. Okay, he started at 101 and made the whole comeback.
And again,
that's tough, buddy.
Doing an incredible job of not getting juggled by Mithra. That is not an easy thing to do. But Mario does have the air drift. Mario does have
up air is unfortunately punishable at -3. I mean, that's all situational. Like, if I do cross up airs, it's still punishable. Not every character has an option fast enough to deal with it.
Maybe could have tripped up the DI or some kind of wonky situation, but Leo making sure, hey, got the DI on deck, not going to get ShamWowed this time.
Yeah, not today. You ain't stealing from
True,
me.
Jenks.
No. Now Leo up here, 2-1 in the set.
Ooh, don't get your
Kurama.
jump snipe like a scrub
Really wanna
now.
see a game 5. Both these players playing well, man.
Yeah,
I
man.
think we got a hell of a set.
Yeah, we do. Dang. Leo was like, hey, man, you ain't taking my McDoubles no more, bro. Not
Good
today.
parry. Still no punish.
Parry turnaround.
That's how good he is
You
on
ain't taking my
shield.
McDoubles no more,
He
bro.
probably could have gotten like a turnaround jab here as a real punish, but you know he wanted a real punish.
The parry turnaround down tilt,
But
Pyra,
you know,
not the quickest
even though it
compared
hit
to
like
Turtle
towards the
with
top
switch.
of his shield, it's still not punishable.
Nuh-uh.
Beautiful forward smash. You know, one thing I haven't really seen as of yet, albeit sometimes he's just not getting proper positioning, but I do love how
Buff parry.
Cosmos does this a lot. The drop
Something,
down
dude.
up special
Parrying
with
is stupid.
Emperor, especially on characters
It's like
like
weird because I don't want
Mario,
parry to be
is
buffed
really
because
strong in
when
terms
you're
of
playing
picking
against a
up the
Kazuya
recovery
player and they're
hitting
just
them back
mashing
down for the rinse
shield,
and repeat.
unshield,
I would
Yeah.
love to see that too. Just
it's
because
like, okay,
MKLeo
well,
usually adds much, but
that's not
also
very
there's
cool.
Really quick drop downs we've been seeing from Kurama to really.
I wouldn't be upset if they went back to normal power shielding.
Yeah, it's just hard to ask for as well because Leo, the one time Leo tried to go for that, Leo
Yeah.
lost stock
Lost
in the
stock,
reverse
yep.
cape because he missed it. So maybe Leo just thinking, man, maybe my offstage isn't as clean and just going for the safe ledge trap.
Right.
But we'll see if Leo, I would like to see Leo go a bit harder offstage because I do agree with you. The Mithra up, reverse up B is so good, especially with the spray, right?
Yeah.
And usually Mario's a character that you kind of just want to clip the double jump and then it's pretty much over for the character, right? But definitely hard or easier said than done. Kurama always doing an incredible job of like really mixing up the recoveries and also if you
You
do
can always
miss,
flicker
the
shield
cape
like a gem.
Cape
Yeah.
could come through and just take your stock.
There's just so
forward.
much wrong with parrying. They should have just kind of like progressively changed it throughout the game's lifespan.
Damage.
Because like, okay, yeah,
Money
finally
wise,
a Mario ladder. It only took like a bajillion games.
I guess it was
Um,
stock. Kurama,
Part of what's wrong with parry
second
is just
stock
like
is
like
going
why
to get the conversion.
like parrying Fox Illusion is like 100
LA
times worse
minus
than just
stock,
hard shielding it.
97% is the Mario. Ooh,
Why is
okay,
it like
boost
that?
On the forward tilt here, on the tech chase, utilizing the flood, really trying to push these corner situations as much as possible and making
Come
sure,
on,
hey,
Kurama.
you're not going to get
He
the
kind of just
reversal on the
he just
stage.
chose not to
Stall
punish there.
once again.
That was a really good
Already
disadvantage
backed
play
up.
though with the cape stall.
He's gonna roll out. Oh, not gonna get a punishment.
Shield
That
poke.
dare. Full up dare will find its mark.
Kurama running out of that
The
shield.
weave.
Oh man, the 2-frame would have been insane there. When everything Leo needed. Oh, the grab. That air drift so far.
You
to
know
the stage.
you want a combo there, Kurama. You know you do.
Rolling
Yep.
through the
That's
forward
why he
tilt.
rolled
Oh,
it in.
No.
Great DI from Leo. Don't want to get hit by the falling up air forward air. That's the main one, but
Going high.
I mean, he
Punch
was
money.
fishing for it the whole
back
time.
to back. The burglar's in the building,
Oh,
baby.
absolutely, man. It's crazy.
The burglar brings us to game number 5 here.
Dude, my man took the McDouble and then reached into his wallet, took enough coins so he can get the quarter pounder with cheese?
That's wild. Taking the food and the coins and the money.
Come on, man. You already have the burger. What else do you need?
But of course, I think this is what we want to chat. Game 5 here. Grand final reset. Kurama versus M.
Game 5, ooh.
Leo. Let's get it.
People are like, "Oh, why do you take
Okay, going back
this
into the
character
shield
to
Leo.
PS2?" It's like, dude,
I got
there are
the
no
foresight
other good
earlier
stages.
on this down air in the beginning. Can't really get too much of a punish. Just going back into the shield here. Now Kurama getting the combo.
Finally waiting for that air dodge. You didn't get the punish though.
Yeah.
Wow, that
Bang,
pivot grab was
Now Kurama getting the combo starter, gets the air
perfectly
dodge, does not
spaced.
get the grab to pick things up.
Yeah.
Look at that.
Into the shield here.
I didn't
Now
pause at the
Kurama
right
getting
time,
combo
so
starter, gets the air dodge, but does not get the grab to pick things
look at this. Whew. Yoink. Give me that.
up.
Yeah.
Dang, pivot grab just beating out the neutral air. Wow, Kurama's
I'd take Mario to
playing out of
FD.
range
Yeah, you
based
think
on
you get a
what both
choice?
players, man.
You think he's
Yeah,
not
no,
banning that
it's
shit
really
immediately?
And it gets stabbed back. I love that. Good catch. Gets him the fair.
Little shimmy backwards, you
Of
know?
course.
You don't always gotta be dashing in this game, right?
Nope.
Sometimes you can do a little walk, you take a little stroll, hit a little turnaround.
Oh, yeah. We love that stroll. Ooh.
Okay, wow, and you know, you can just tell this is game 5. We didn't even need the overlay just because both players playing so safe, right?
Yes.
They know that the lead is everything here in this game 5 situation.
Oh,
Leo
man.
picking up a bunch of damage and the Pyra's out.
Yep.
You already know that means Leo wants to stop. Oh, dang, never mind.
Oh,
I
he
want
said,
the
"I'm back
quick,
at it."
Quick hitbox.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, no.
Okay. You living. Oh, good catch.
I think the double jump is still here, yeah.
Yeah.
It was Shark with the up special. Forto not coming out in time to anti-air here. Okay, Leo not swinging, playing patient,
Man.
but finally tries to go for the
Beautiful
falling fair.
Beautiful parry. You get that up air, full hop. Trying to get that landing. Get the cross up. So close. Not going to get the kill. Wow. Fade back fair. Now big opportunity with Pyra. The classic, no F tilt.
Do I let Mario go to
Yeah,
Battlefield as the assist? Hell no.
I just feel like Kurama has done such a good job of not getting F-tilted at the ledge. We haven't really seen it in a lot of these corner situations.
But we also just haven't seen that many instances where we've seen that power F tilt really from Leo.
Yeah.
He's really been going for down tilt or fade back fair, right?
Yeah.
This time around he's throwing it out, but Kurama finding a way around it.
No dash tag? One down tilt?
Again, ledge drop, double
The
jump
heck?
here, and just landing onto the stage, rolling out of danger.
Dude, that was like a
By the
pixel
last
away
hit
from
of
killing
the
him.
Down air. Leo just looking for a stray hit right now. Gets the forward air. It's not enough center stage. Oh, gets the grab.
Yeah.
Down
Still
there,
not dead.
Not enough. Maybe a forward tilt or something instead of the grab, but Leo is
There
trying
it
to
is.
play it safe, and this time waits it out, sees the air dodge, and pulls the trigger on the forward
Yeah, I
tilt.
really love that, and I love that he's playing a lot more liberal with these, like F tilts in general, right?
Surely you're
Especially
dead.
going into the game 5, because like I was talking about earlier, he wasn't utilizing them too often throughout the course of the entire tournament, to be honest. Okay, good catch.
Okay.
Why down
That
air?
goes right back into the shield.
Back air,
Sees
down
Kurama
air.
landing unsafe, goes for the shield grab here, gonna get
Leo
the
at these low
get a lot
percents
of
have just been like
damage.
mashing spot dodge and like air dodge and stuff when
Fine.
in the middle of Mario
Could be-
combos.
I
Like
mean,
I've been wanting
Leo's at
Kurama to
such
like
1%
actually get a hard
combo
punish
off
on
of
this
that, but
shit.
his back air definitely will. Tries to get the drift and reset.
Okay, this
Oh,
should
but
kill.
wait,
Oh, he doesn't
we're
get the
on
full hop.
platform.
Oh.
The short hop buffer, ultimate short hop buffer, I think actually just saved Leo.
Definitely will. Tries to get the drift and reset. Oh, but wait, we're on the platform.
But he messed up the combo. Like that's an avoidable thing to have happen.
Maybe
But the
hoping
fact
for
that
an air
it
dodge.
can happen and it did happen.
Great F tilt.
Spacing out. Kurama not landing the plumber in right now. Oh, I like
Ooh,
that.
that was clean.
Okay.
Wait a
Not
minute.
landing the plumber in right now.
Oh, he
Oh, I
flickered
like
his shield.
that.
Okay.
Okay. Those are the rolls we approve of.
Yes.
When you're activating the foresight onto the projectile here, that guaranteed punish. Okay, with the wave land onto the platform, but Kurama resetting all the way to the left side here, barely dashing out of range. There's the parry, gets the
Going
grab.
for the
Great position.
more of a positional approach there.
Wait a minute.
He blew it.
Oh my
No.
goodness.
I'm going for the
Wait,
first,
what
man.
is
I think
that?
they're gonna
Talk
stop.
about
Here we
blown.
go.
Dude,
Running it
people just
back.
let Leo come back to stage for free. That
wait.
was
We
trash.
saw Leo.
There's layers to what's going
Out
on
of
here.
range. There's the parry.
So I really like
Platform,
this, right?
Kurama resetting all the way to the left side
This
here,
was really well
barely
played from
dashing out.
him. So he got this parry. Nothing he can really do kills here. Forward smash might be too slow. Down smash works. Up smash can hit too if you turn it around, but it sends him up. But he just does the dash grab instead. Gets a couple pummels in to freshen the like his other freshen up his other moves. Forward throw better for position basically. He took the punish that would get him more stage control and send Leo off stage. Not too far that it's like a dangerous thing, right? This is a very easy angle to recover at, but when you're Mario and you have flood, you can make it scary. So he does this, right? He barely avoids the forward air. Rising back air just misses because he just, for some reason, wanted to do it rising. If he just back aired as soon as he saw the forward air, he would have just killed him.
Well, wait a minute. Oh my goodness.
And then this happens, and then he doesn't re-grab to reset for some reason.
Oh, wait a minute.
Like he grabs the ledge and he drops off and burns his double jump immediately. Like, bro, just do normal get up and then react to what he does.
So I'm going for the verse, man. Not gonna make it the stock. Here we go.
What a throw.
Running it back.
And
Good weight.
we saw Leo get the tech actually on the up B, but there's many more hits to
Yeah.
come. So kind of getting mixed in that scenario.
Okay,
Jumping
just
on
go for
over.
no jump. No, man.
There you
so
go. Never
far, this
punished.
Mark gets the up smash. This is big. He's got a whole lot of rage. Go for the gentleman. Leo needs to end the stock now.
Okay, does get the.
Maybe
yeah,
he
does
tried
go
to do
for
the
jump
insta
at that
wall
point,
jump.
steals
No, he
damage.
input jump. He wouldn't have input jump.
Get this falling up air.
He was
Leo
trying to instant wall
really trying
jump.
to get this falling area, but Kurama just dashing back, getting the whip punish.
If he gets a right hit here, Kurama can end this.
Oh yeah, so with all of this
All
rage,
this rage.
super duper rage, 200%.
Dang, the hamburger with ketchup? Come on now.
Okay,
Ooh.
like going to the ledge.
Oh my god, dude. What was that?
Oh, man. That actually could have been the game. If he got on stage,
Yeah.
he's
Hey.
like, wait, you want an up smash? Hold up.
Yeah, so I mean, did avoid the up smash. but
Two
didn't get
left
back to
to.
the
Yeah.
ledge. Look, I mean, to be fair, Kurama's not doing it.
Right.
Nothing too crazy. So down to the wire. Game 5, last stock here.
There we go. We got the tech chases on deck, landing on the platform. Gonna make their way through. Yeah, just gonna fade away. Not even gonna
They're
look at
both
that
like
platform this
teching
time
in out
around.
of fear,
Gonna be in the
nothing
corner,
else.
But you know what? MKLeo is still striking. Great chance.
Ooh,
There.
watch the
Nope.
down air.
Not getting it.
That's the money maker here for Pyra. Leo
He waited for the nair too. He knew it was coming.
Definitely wanna
Just didn't
avoid
have the
any of
drift
these setups.
unlocked.
Yep.
This is prime burglar percent.
Ooh.
Okay. At least at this point
my
now,
goodness.
it won't be
Two
too bad. I
fireballs?
feel
Bro,
like
the
in
second
terms
one
of
doesn't even
some
do
of these
anything.
extensions, right, to get to these platforms. But still, we're about to be in kill percent. Got to be careful here for either player.
Oh, the scrambles, the spot dodges, the
Oh,
rising
dude.
aerials. This is down to the
Oh,
wire.
full out fair.
You don't
Not
have a
yet.
There's
jump.
no double jump
Yeah,
though.
we got chase.
Whoa, my God, he
God.
made it back.
Wait a minute.
Oh no! Is this how you're gonna lose?
No.
Just air dodge, dude. Oh my god. Oh, Karama, you're such a thrower.
Wait, what? The high side special is going
That's
to connect.
crazy.
Oh my goodness, we are getting away with some
Yo, scramble eggs.
recovery.
Yo, it's breakfast time still. What the heck?
Dude, he was cooked. Dude, he was cooking. Now he's
Now
gonna
we're
get F
down to
tilted.
the wire here. The normal get up doesn't get forward tilted. What? The gentleman?
Okay.
No,
Okay.
the rapid jab.
Yes.
157%
Jab,
damage there.
maybe?
Probably wouldn't have got the KO there.
Roll.
Oh, are you gonna go
No?
for it? Okay, there's the ledge jump. There's the double jump. You're trying to get the safety, and Karama lands onto the stage.
Wow, F tilt. Of course. That's it.
I think he
Oh
wanted to
my
forward tilt, not forward
goodness.
smash.
Just came down to the interaction right at the center of the stage. Leo getting the drop shield into the forward tilt punish. Scrambles on
Yeah, you
scrambles
threw.
on
Oh,
scrambles.
You know you threw.
Damn, dang.
Yo,
What a grand final.
Yeah,
What a
sometimes-
show.
that was on the old
Sometimes
days.
it's just how it goes, man.
Breakfast all day?
Yeah.
Hey, we going out.
Hey, let's go, McDonald's.
Oh, man, what a tournament.
Wow, what an L. Yeah, that was the layout sets at this tournament. I'll put something else on. I gotta use the restroom. I'll be right back. I'll, jangle some keys in front of you guys. That's what you want, right? You're gonna see, some more Mario, right? That's what you guys like. Give us a Me Gunner? No. Okay, 3 people said Me Gunner versus Luigi. Hold up. Come on, Leo versus Nexus. Did that actually happen? That's awesome. Hell yeah.
Or Leo, no stranger to SoCal. I mean, obviously, especially back in the Smash 4 days and early Ultimate days, there used to be a ton of majors with 2GG, and Leo would make a bunch of trips, especially with Big Boss as well, to come out through all the different locals as well. So really cool to see Leo back out here in SoCal doing his thing, the GOAT of Ultimate here. See how this matchup will go. Usually, Leo loves to go with Joker against these space animals. Falco going to be the very heavy combo-orientated space animal here.
Everyone's been talking about, like, at the beginning, I was like, Falco's not that good because of the lack of neutral. But then as the game kind of progresses, that punish game became such an important factor. And Nex has been one of the ones practicing it with Leo. Once again, in this kind of neutral game, I've expected this laid back, especially the usage of the guns and just such good and slick movement.
Oh yeah, Leo always moving and grooving with this Joker. Tried to go for the Rebels guard, we saw it, but Nexus coming out with the grab. Almost gets the drag down into the up tilt reset, but Leo able to barely bring out the shield. Offstage situation here, no jump. Doesn't pull the trigger, misses the dash grab. Now a great situation here for Nexus.
In prime position for that dare as well. Like you said, Charles, perfect situation, and now all of a sudden, I think Nexus is doing a good job. Leo recently with the Joker that I've been seeing, a lot of Rebels guard action, but easily counterable. It is a nice little opportunity to get that grab, and Nexus turning up the heat, popping out the Arsene on the next stock and try to aim for that dare. I love this movement, but you got to be careful that Arsene's out, and if you take it soon, then you have to deal with it on a fresh stock.
Yeah, and I mean, if Nexus just gets one opening, he can drain the entire meter. Tries to go for that risky illusion. No punish on that in shield. And
Nice.
Great DI in coming out from Nexus to make it a little bit awkward to get the drag down. But Leo, with the reaction, just going for the straight back air to punch the DI in there. Love the different adjustments we're seeing from both players.
Yeah, that's like the #1 thing. Most people would just get the hit, single hit, and they just go instantly for an up smash of some sorts. But you got to hit confirm and make sure you're reading exactly what you got to do. But the side special, you talk about how risky you are. We call it the Nexus special at this point for how many times. And sometimes it's the 50-50. It's either the Ryan Kaplan comes out or it's the Nexus. And depending if it lands or not, it's really up to there. But great usage of the Tomahawk. Not a lot of
Nexus
top
wins
players,
this, right, guys?
You know, kind of go for it. It's really awkward seeing like a full hop, but the distance seems to work out, and Leo just needs to be so careful just holding onto the stock, and the L smash is in the wrong direction.
Man, that was a great up smash in that scramble. I think Nexus playing the scrambles very well here, playing very patient, is able to get back on the stage as well. We haven't seen too much crazy edge guards coming in from Leo just yet here. Nexus really utilizing the platform, the movement here. Falco definitely going to have one of the better air dodges, directional air dodges compared
Lunch
to
with my mom didn't end up happening. Panda got really sick.
Trap, going to get the back air.
I think one of the most important parts is that, I think you've brought it up before, is that Joker is so good within this neutral game that you rarely have to shield on the defense. You're able to just kind of use your maneuverability and the footsies, and it's exactly kind of saw in
All right. Next thing we're going to talk about is customs. Ooh.
Hey, remember Smash 4? Oh, not really.
Shoutouts to Mock Rock Talk. Steve makes great content. Subscribe to his channel, etc., etc. Top 10 worst custom moves. Top 10 custom moves. Smash Ultimate should have used. Ooh, okay. I like these titles. I like these ideas. You know, I want to say some characters, but the only one I can think of is Shulk. He actually technically got one of his customs. Don't snooze, bro. Smash 4 Customs was lit. Customs was a really cool idea. But, like, wait, who do you bring out Marth against?
This is hard stuff, over 100 damage, 163.
Cool.
Hey,
I got clickbaited. Sorry, I saw the short. But Shulk had like Hyper Arts in Smash 4, and they basically made that the base kit for Smash Ultimate, which is cool. Customs did seem cool. They're a really cool idea. There's like an experimental period where like we're like, ooh, should we allow customs? Ooh, and then we decided to ban it. I'm not actually sure why. I mean, some of them were kind of insane. There were a lot of characters that just had infinites or were just generally obnoxious. It's probably why we actually banned it. It also made tournaments take a lot longer because people would like have to make their custom rule set or move set before every set. Low-key, that's probably the reason why. EVO 2015, yeah, if you need like, you want to see why customs were banned, hold up.
Out of him, but he does have. He's just trying to get anything.
This right here, trip sapling. If you run into it, it trips you. Pushy Lloyd, slow, takes forever. Throw it out immediately after. Exploding balloons made it so that every time the balloons disappeared, they would explode.
Character could do with customs. Just a whole nother tier. Good stuff, Larry. With the
Why is it so laggy?
Able to try and get some. Good tactic, because this is a war of attrition.
First game took 11 minutes. Wait.
To the Larry. Still the deal, but Larry with a second win here. Trying to go ham. The needles into bouncing fish. It's been a really good setup, at least into an edge guard, if not a kill. We got 50 seconds left on the clock right now. This is crunch time. Oh my goodness, nice stuff. Larry not willing to give up. It seems like he's figured out a better way to get it. And there's another one. Larry learned right there.
Yeah,
Hey,
Larry's a man. He's fighting the good fight. Is there anything you could do about trip sapling, or did you just have to jump? You could jump over it, but then you'd have to deal with the pushy Lloyd or villager forward airing. The hitbox was also like low-key way too big too, so like rolling through it was not an option either. It's kind of, you just waited for it to despawn, and then you would try to punish him for it. Yeah, we can get Monke Monday later, man. So let's see what Mock Rock talk. Actually, let's watch this one first.
Oh, not really. Hey, remember Smash 4 custom moves? No? Well, that's fine. You probably shouldn't. Sakurai kind of forgot about him. Yeah, character customization was supposed to be one of Smash 4's big new features, and to say that they dropped the ball doesn't quite begin to cover it, but I think of everything, custom moves definitely got it the worst.
Some of them were totally trashed. That's another thing. Not all custom moves were created equal, but you could say that about like characters too. So I don't, who cares?
I don't know if the concept ended up just being too large scale for the developers to handle or what, but there were like 3 characters who got genuinely unique stuff, and then most of the rest of them were like, oh, here's some random elemental crap chucked on top of it. And then you saw stuff like, oh, this up special isn't as good for recovery, but it has broken kill power over and over. A lot of stuff that was blatantly out of character, a lot of other stuff that was blatantly overpowered. The balance on these was truly miserable. As a whole, they were a huge flop, and the developers almost seemed to know that going in. They were legendarily difficult to actually unlock in the first place. Absurdly grindy for what was pitched as.
That's the real reason we didn't have customs. They were like impossible to unlock. I forgot about that part. You have to unlock every single individual custom. I don't even remember how.
Core feature, and the killing blow, DLC characters didn't get them. That's insane. Now, with all of that out of the way, there were a few good ones, including some that I was honestly disappointed not to see
that's in the
make their
game
way
now.
into Ultimate. A couple did, but literally only a couple. Almost all of that work was abandoned, which I think is a bit of a shame. So today, let's talk about them. I'm going over 10 custom moves that could easily have been brought from Smash 4 into Smash Ultimate and felt right at home with very little, if any, tweaking. Change a number or 2 here, a particle effect there, I'd allow that, but at the end of very little work, I want them to fit right into Smash Ultimate's environment, not feel like a brought over custom.
The Junior Wind Cannon was hilarious. Yeah, I don't know why.
If that makes sense. Let's get into it. By Star Trek Fleet. I'm not doing update, are absolutely fine, but it's often the poster child for this conversation. Ganondorf's Wizard's Dropkick. In a
Wizard Dropkick was OP. Every Ganondorf player used it.
lot of ways, this is just a very sensible upgrade over the Wizard's
It looks cooler.
which is a burst option that has way too many flaws for how critical it is at patching up Ganondorf's neutral. Wizard's Dropkick has similar coverage, but it goes up and over instead.
But look, it's balanced. It only did 9 damage.
Which means that with good prediction, he can bypass a lot of projectiles and lower hitting moves, and it's also got way less ending lag than Wizard's Foot, making it safer to use. And the balancing factor is that it's not nearly moves, and it's also got way less, which is fine. The fact that it has a much higher hitbox also gives it more value as a combo extender, another area that Ganondorf can famously struggle with. An area he unjustifiably struggles with even more, though, is recovery, and this is where the Wizard's Dropkick really shines. Unlike the Wizard's Foot, which just basically plummets you straight down and has provided essentially no kind of recovery utility ever since Melee, where it gave you your double jump back, Wizard's Dropkick covers a slightly lower, but still overall very similar angle, even if you do it in the air. It's still
Look, see, he had Rashid kick. Super Rashid kick, but down.
doesn't give him a broken recovery or anything like that. It's still relatively slow and exploitable, but it gives him the basic human decency, Gerudo decency, of an aerial burst movement option that doesn't put him into free fall, which is what the vast majority of those do nowadays. If this was ported into Ultimate, he'd still need to work hard to make it back, but he wouldn't end up in these checkmate scenarios anymore just by being flung far off stage, which is something that almost no other character has to deal with. And it would also be incredibly easy for the developers to implement. You basically just make the particle effect purple and it's good to go. The devs may have taken some inspiration from this when they were designing Smash Ultimate Ganon. He does still have the Wizard's Foot, but it's got a lot less ending lag on it. And one point you can make in Wizard's Foot's favor is because its utility is a lot lower, it's allowed to be stronger, which is more in line with Ganondorf's overall characterization, but I think that's fine. Ganondorf is all power all the time, which yes, does fit the Triforce of Power holder, but can we not have one move with even a bit of utility on it? Is that such a deal breaker?
Dude, he's a wizard. He should have magic.
And part of what I really like about this move as well is its balance. It felt really good, it was very useful for Ganondorf, but it was never broken in a sea of a lot of stuff that legitimately was. So you could port it over just fine, pretty much untouched, but now that we know what we do about Ganondorf, you could basically give it the Ultimate version's power level and Smash 4's trajectory, and it wouldn't even make Ganondorf a great character. I certainly don't blame the developer in a high-tier character, man, wild times. But even just using the untouched Smash 4 version and keeping it untouched would have been a big upgrade regardless, and it would have made Ganondorf a much more interesting and better character. Okay, going in a totally different direction for our next one here. Samus's Melee Charge Shot.
You want this trash move back? This thing is garbage. They would have to balance it, but it's garbage. Imagine Charge Shot, but it's worse. And it's not a projectile.
This is undeniably a lot worse than Samus's Charge Shot, and you're never gonna pick it. And Samus, as she appears in Ultimate, I don't think you can get rid of her Charge Shot either. I don't think those kinds of moves are necessarily super healthy, and I'd much rather see Samus get reworked, but total reworks are way outside the scope of this video. But what I would love to see is if this was given to Dark Samus instead.
Okay.
Because if Dark Samus doesn't have Charge Shot, and this is, say, a blast of Phazon energy, like I said, you're allowed to change the particle effects a little bit. That by default makes Dark Samus a much worse character starting out, and that gives you permission to go in and buff its stats up. Make it way faster, give it better melee damage, and now you have two actually distinctive characters that go alongside all of the animation changes they made between the two of them. Because to this day, I have no idea what's going on with Dark Samus. They put the hard work in of changing animations, which is one of the most time-consuming aspects of making a new character. There's a reason that most clones throughout the Smash series haven't had this, but then they basically only changed the animations and kept essentially the entire core moveset intact. It's such a waste. Now, if I was going into more full character overhauls, I would have Dark Samus be the slower and floatier one, and Samus be the faster and more aggressive one to play more how she does in the 2D titles. But if we look at the Metroid Prime series, where Samus is naturally slowed way down to fit into the first-person perspective, in those games, relatively speaking, Dark Samus is the more aggro, agile character, at least as far as average on-screen appearance goes. And hey, it's still got the missiles to represent that shooter aspect, which, funny enough, were actually one of the very few custom move concepts that were brought over to Ultimate, and by making Dark Samus faster, it could run behind them more effectively and take better advantage of them, as is both Samus's identity.
I feel like people would still just camp with Dark Samus and be very cringe. It would be like Sonic. If you gave him a missile, imagine Sonic with a missile. Oh god.
Are completely defined by Charge Shot, so just by changing that one move, it really lets you go in and mess with a lot of other stuff. Is melee Charge Shot by itself necessarily the most inspired standalone move in the entire universe?
They could make it cool.
We have other
I'll give it
charge up melee attacks, including other ones you can walk around with. This isn't some radical new concept or anything, but I like that it lets us declone an Echo Fighter, something that Ultimate really needed to do more often. And looking at these first two entrants, I see two arguable decloning efforts on here. Maybe expect a bit more. Fire Breath was given a big buff, because next up, we have Bowser's Fire Shot.
Honestly, I'm down, because Zard already has Flame Breath, and like, I'm usually just 10 out of 10 times down to just like change an old character's moves, because bro's had Flame Breath since like the Nintendo 64 days. You know what I mean? Give him something new.
So, in Ultimate, Bowser's Fire Breath was given a big buff to the point where it's actually a pretty fundamental part of his game plan at this point. That was a smart move from a balance perspective, but I'd be lying if I said I loved the design of this move. I don't like getting just free damage and a free 2-frame opportunity every time your opponent's going to recover just for pressing the B button. I'm not necessarily saying it's unbalanced, but it is very cookie-cutter, low-skill, repetitive gameplay. In neutral, it's more reasonable, but you know, the fact that he can like jump and then maybe B-reverse it and then it works as an anti-air and hits opponents on the ground and can even be unblockable, that's a bit
that
much.
Mena RD. Hell yeah, dude.
Air and hits opponents on the ground and can even be unblockable, that's a bit much. Even if it does still have risk to it, it's just kind of annoying. Fire Shot is a more conventional projectile, and I think from a design perspective,
shit is trash.
this one's
5
much
damage?
healthier. It still plugs up a big hole in Bowser's neutral, maybe even a bigger one.
That move's
and
garbage.
Whether
Wait a
you're
minute.
talking about him having even just a regular basic projectile.
Mena plays this game? No, not really. He's dabbled.
Or, if you brought its end leg down low enough, he could run behind it because he's a pretty fast character, which would really help out his approach game in a way that actually lets him use his full toolkit instead of something that, again, is kind of repetitive and overbearing.
I think Flame Breath is boring and broken, so I'm down for this change, whatever.
Reptar in Nickelodeon All-Star Brawl 2 is pretty much this exact concept. A fast heavyweight who can run behind a projectile, and it works. It's a successful design as far as I'm concerned. They do take some additional steps to balance it out. Reptar takes a bit longer to get moving than Bowser, and there is a fire meter that he needs to adhere to as well. But the core concept is just fine, and I think you could squeeze that into Ultimate with just a couple of number tweaks. And it harkens back all the way to his very first Mario appearance, which is cool. I like seeing characters' entire legacies represented in Smash whenever I can. On top of that, it also means that him and Charizard don't have essentially the same neutral special, so hey, would you look at that? Even more decloning. Now, to be fair, even though Bowser's first appearance had him using individual fireballs, he's still heavily associated with that steady stream of fire nowadays, and he got to that concept in Smash before Charizard did. So it's not Bowser's fault. It's actually kind of lame they made Flamethrower a carbon copy of it, even if that is kind of how it appears in the Pokemon
Charizard
games.
probably
But
got
that's what
something
I'm working
cooler
with.
too.
And overall in Ultimate, I'd say Flamethrower is a bit more balanced in general, and it's giving Bowser some legacy to pull from, which is cool, and it promotes a playstyle I think I'd prefer more too. Moving on to number 4, we have Kirby's Uppercutter. This one I'm choosing more from a gameplay perspective. This is Final Cutter, except it's much faster, and it's only the upper half of it. That makes it less faithful.
I think Scrubs would love this, because there's a lot of casuals who just press LB and then don't really know what's going on after, you know? I think this would be kinder to the noobs.
In a lot of ways to the Kirby games, which do send him up and then back down with the shockwave. And that's generally something I'm going to argue against. But I'm going to make an exception in this case because Final Cutter is a terrible move and always has been, especially in close quarters, whereas Kirby is a close quarters fighter. Uppercutter is a fantastic close quarters move. It's much faster, which makes it a viable out of shield option, something Kirby can struggle with quite a bit. Again,
we need less B out of shield in this game. Never mind, take it out.
Problem for a brawler character, and because it's so fast and has such good disjointed vertical range, it's a very viable anti-air and even better in combo applications. Smash 4 Kirby with customs on has a legitimate kill confirm with a simple up tilt into uppercutter because it's actually reasonably strong too, and it adds so much to his game plan without feeling cheap. When it comes to recovery purposes, it's better there too. Yeah, sure, he can't do that Hail Mary, throw himself up and down and pray his opponent doesn't know how to intercept a thing anymore, but as far as just conventionally going up to the ledge with it, it's much faster and therefore harder to react to, and it also snaps to the ledge reliably, so overall, much more consistent. Having a forgiving recovery is very in theme with Kirby's beginner-friendly, teach-you-the-game kind of design. Now, if the concept for this video was just doing whatever I wanted, I might say keep Final Cutter, but make it, if not the same speed as Uppercutter, then certainly much closer in speed to it. Yeah, it doesn't give you nearly as substantial a recovery boost anymore, and you get combos instead of kill confirms, which Kirby arguably needs, but it is striking a better middle ground of a very welcome boost to Kirby's close quarters game while still feeling like the actual move from the Kirby series. There's still some argument against that angle. Spamming up-down projectile will potentially be very annoying for newer players to deal with. Not impossible to work around, you could meet things halfway, and regardless, in the context of this video, given the choice between Final Cutter as it currently appears and an actual useful move, it's no contest. Coming up on the halfway point, what I'd say is probably one of Smash 4's more beloved custom moves, Palutena's Jump Glide. You know what's boring as hell? Teleport recoveries, especially when you have an identical move already in the game that you're ripping off. Sure, they've got a little bit of cool factor to them entirely because of ledge cancel stuff, but other than that, they are the blandest recovery options in the game. Always the same timing, always bypass edge guarding. Did you hit the 2-frame or not? Did you hit the lingering hitbox or not? You know what's cool? Mobility options. This is a platform fighter. We like movement. And
I don't know how I feel about Palutena jump flying at me with back air. Fully invincible back air. If you can even back air, I guess it would only be fair like Nair.
Jump Glide is movement. Unlike with Warp, Palutena can act out of Jump Glide, which gives it way more creativity as a
They would have to adjust it because that shit is reactable.
Neutral tool, as a combo extender. It does have its limitations. Yes, Palutena can cancel it into an aerial, but if she does, it puts her into helpless state, but that's still a lot better than nothing. And on the recovery end, it can be intercepted a lot more easily, so it does make her recovery a lot more vulnerable, but between how incredible her air physics are and having a counter and 2 projectiles to help herself out, I don't think it's the end of the world. And frankly, if I'm weighing a better recovery move versus a move with more creative potential, I'm always going to pick the more creative move. I'd actually like to see recoveries be worse in Ultimate overall. I want edge guarding back, so this one's hitting a lot of marks for me. While we're on the topic of teleports,
I think it could have done better.
Greninja's Shadow Dash. I'm happy we've got a game like Rivals of Aether out there showing that you can, in fact, make stealth mechanics work in a platform fighter because, God, Smash's half-hearted pokes at it have not been very good. That unfortunately applies to Shadow Sneak, a move with kind of a cool concept, but one that you can realistically always see coming on stage, which is the entire point of the shadow mechanic, or you use it off stage, either as a supplementary recovery, which is fine but boring and where's the shadow, or as a surprise attack, which is actually kind of cool, but again,
I wish he would show what the recovery does first. Or what the special does first, because I don't remember what this one does.
Sort of defeats the core idea behind the move. At the same time, the more traditional teleport behind you kind of move is a staple of the fighting game genre. You see it sprinkled all over the place, especially on ninja type characters, whereas in Smash, there are very few examples of it, despite having multiple ninja characters. This is exactly what Shadow Dash does. It bypasses that whole holding the button down to send your shadow out in front of yourself concept and just teleports Greninja a fixed distance with a fixed time. Not nearly as unique an idea in the grand scheme of things, but in the context of Smash, you know, it actually is kind of unique and incredibly fitting for Greninja's overall gameplay direction.
That'd be cool.
I love these moves because they change the dynamic of neutral in such an interesting way. If you're gonna say fire a projectile, you'd better mix it up because Greninja has a way to bypass it. At the same time, if you predict that
I already like the creativity. I kind of already like Shadow Sneak the way it is, you know? You just made me yawn. My bad, bro. I hope I did it again. I feel like Shadow Sneak's already kind of cool. And putting it like a fixed distance and making it super weak, I think Shadow Sneak's already one of the cool moves that doesn't need to go.
Teleport and punish him for it, you feel like a genius. That doesn't mean that a teleport isn't a powerful tool anyways, but the damage output and knockback are actually pretty reasonable on it. It gives you reward, but not an insane reward, not disproportionate to how good it is in neutral. That I would probably keep pretty much the same, although I would speed it up slightly. As usual with top 10 lists on the channel, it's not strictly ordered. Now, for the record, Shadow Dash was my 10th choice when I was making it. The reason behind this mostly being that they kind of already gave him this mechanic in Ultimate with the buff that Substitute got. There's a threshold where if Greninja counters an opponent's projectile, the opponent themselves will be frozen in place for a moment. So that whole I'm gonna shoot you, oh yeah, teleports behind you dynamic is already sort of a thing, but you could honestly make a pretty similar complaint about Shadow Sneak. And Shadow Dash is replacing a move that's had 2 games to get its act together now, and as far as I'm concerned, has just never quite gotten there. Sticking with the ninja theme, next up we have Sheik with her Gravity Grenade. Sheik's kit is almost entirely made up. It had to be. She really doesn't do all that much in Ocarina of Time. And even though strictly speaking, Burst Grenade is actually one of the more referential moves on her kit, at the very least Deku Nuts are something that appear in The Legend of Zelda, it still feels more pulled out of thin air than basically anything else she does. Why is she this quick, speedy ninja with a big, slow, clunky explosion just tacked onto her like that? I guess you could make the argument she can use it to get herself back to ledge more safely, which is supposed to be one of her strengths, but I'm not super convinced. You know what's less clunky though? Gravity Grenade. Detonates faster, goes further. And you know one area Sheik is unambiguously supposed to excel in?
I would like this if the grenade sends you towards Sheik. Oh, hell yeah. That's badass.
Combos. And what does Gravity Grenade do? It pulls the opponent towards her. It's not this big, giant, awkward kill move. It's a sneaky combo starter. It feels way more in line with her overall playstyle. And I'm also a sucker for these moves that hook you in. Again, you see a lot of these in fighting games, but not very many in Smash. And ninja characters might be the best fit for them. I guess the developers thought so too, because Greninja has something like this as well, another move I was considering. That one does feel a little bit more custom movie though, and kind of annoying, and actually a bit less faithful to how Water Shuriken's portrayed in Pokemon, whereas Gravity Grenade feels right at home. I would actually say more at home than what it's replacing, not something that applies to a lot of these custom moves. Speaking of right at home.
What is this?
Okay, so look at this.
Yeah, he should do that in Smash.
Look at this.
Hell
Look
yeah.
at this. Look at this. Why the actual hell is this not an ultimate? It's so fucking obvious. The Hurricane Spin is one of the signature moves of Toon Link. The sliding spin attack, as they insist on calling it for some reason, is already programmed and animated and ready to go. Don't get me wrong, the version that appears in Smash 4 is actually a little bit weak and on the slow side. I would boost its speed up to, I think you could probably just get away with the exact same frame 6 as Toon Link actually does in Ultimate. Lower its power a bit to compensate, don't let it slide quite as far if it's uncharged. If you wanted to get fancy with it, you could change its grounded recovery animation to that dizzy spell he goes into. The details are up for debate. The main thing I'm just concerned about here is why is this not already an ultimate? Even if this wasn't
because they need all the same upkeys, man. That's why.
Already a custom move, it's still a wish that I and many other people have already made. The fact that it's just sitting there begging to be used is just salt in the wound. Okay, moving on to the second last pick here. Rosalina's Guardian Luma.
Tink would be 10 times funnier with that. Yeah, exactly. He should be more cartoonish. You know, he should be the funny Link. What is Guardian Luma?
I'm not a big fan of gravitational pull. I get the vision is good at what it does, and you could kind of argue it's interacting with Luma just because she can use it to protect them, but there are also a lot of competitive matchups where it's functionally close to useless, and then in casual settings, it's just annoying. Guardian Luma still fulfills that vision, but also gives it way more overall functionality across the board because it gives her kind of a shine. A very thematically and mechanically appropriate shine. Luma is Rosalina's core interesting mechanic. I want to see it leaned on as much as possible. I'd say this is a pretty straightforward pick. It's another custom move that feels quite well balanced just right out the gate. You could just bring it straight in from Smash 4 without changing anything, and honestly, it would probably play just fine, and is also taking what I consider to be kind of a low point of her design. You know, something that's either useless or spammable and kind of obnoxious, and turning it into something more functional and interesting that also interacts with the rest of her kit more satisfyingly. A couple honorable mentions before we wind things down here. I mentioned all the random elemental stuff they slapped onto characters. That does not apply to Dr. Mario's shocking sheet. Electricity is definitely part of his theming, and I like that it separates him from Mario more. It doesn't reflect projectiles anymore though, and I can't justify taking a character that slow and that clumsy and making him worse against zoning. Plus, Ultimate already does separate the super sheet from Mario's cape a bit more than previous games, not to quite the same degree, but you know, less demand anyways. It's got a new hitbox and new animation, and it sets up for different stuff now. In a similar vein, giving Dark Pit the impact orbitars would be a nice decloning effort,
Why is he so
turning
red?
it into more of a Shine-esque thing as a common fan implementation. They're now shields which don't actually offer defensive utility anymore though, and that just feels weird. Mega Man's Hyper Bomb is up there. Mega Man definitely got some of the best treatment by custom moves overall. He actually gets to use different robotic upgrades from across his games. I just feel like the base set he ended up with is still his best set, more than we've seen as Crescent Slash. This one I've got a real soft spot for. It's such a cool move, and they could always use
That move was broken. That Crescent Slash, you could like kill with it. You could do like, I think like forward throw Crescent Slash or something, or like, I don't know, like back air Crescent Slash. You could kill people egregiously early with it.
use some more decloning, just give it to one of them. It was close, but it does feel kind of custom movie and opens up some potentially pretty degenerate stuff too. The guiding bow, another move I have a soft spot for. It does feel very custom move-ish though. Having Lucina get the dashing assault would be kind of cool. Trade off some shield break potential for some more mobility. Similar deal with the Falcon dash punch. Part of me loves how completely useless the Falcon punch is. Part of me would like to see it get a little bit more of that Smash 64 recovery utility back. Ike's Ether Wave, I really want him to get the sword beam projectile. This isn't necessarily how I want him to get it though. I think the ultimate implementation where they went and turned it into an armored beast of a kill move instead is actually more interesting. Okay, moving on to our final pick here, and I'm not expecting a lot of resistance on this one.
No.
Sonic
Hammer.
Stomp in Smash 4.
Hammer spin dash? No. Is that what it is?
Or it's a neutral special for some reason, which means it's directly competing against the homing attack, another iconic, very useful ability. So no, absolutely not. What you
Oh, that one. Oh.
do is you put it on down special and replace the spin charge with it. It just makes way more sense even in a vacuum because look at it. And also Sonic having essentially the same special move twice is one of the most infamously lame aspects of any Smash character.
You're giving it to him again though, no? Like I feel like, I guess what would it do on the ground? I don't know. I like that it pogos because, well, I like it and I don't like it. I like it because it's interesting and cool. I don't like it because it's already a pain in the ass to juggle Sonic. You know?
I think if you wanted to go a bit extra with it, you could add a cool mechanic where Sonic can cancel at least some moves directly into the stomp. Maybe give more of his moves homing attack style recoil after they connect on an opponent, even some of his aerials. That's a bit more of a rework than I'm really trying to get into for this video, so let's just say if he connects some of his attacks, his aerials or his other specials on an opponent, then he can cancel it. So it opens up maybe a few more combo routes without making him even harder to track down. Would also help differentiate it from down air more, although again, parallel universe, I'd probably change that one too. I guess if you really wanted to, you could just make Stomp his new down air. There's nothing to say these custom moves all need to stay special moves, but personally, I'm not going to fight for Spin Dash and Spin Charge to both stick around. And I think that'll do it for today. Thanks for watching, everyone.
I think that last one got like the least amount of love. But I liked most of the list, I agree. I think some of the customs should have stuck around, made characters more interesting and stuff like that. Or you could just remove Sonic. That's a good custom. It's a good custom move. Just get rid of the character, sure. I'm with that too. What are the top 10 worst custom moves now?
This makes it almost useless as a projectile. Alright, so we finally have the top 10 worst custom moves. These are 10 custom moves that you should never find yourself using under any circumstance. Standard and other custom boxes, all of them, so I'm just excluding all of them instead. Let me know in the comments what you thought about my list, and what you might have
Jump
changed.
really high.
Starting off at number 10, we have Clothesline Cyclone Luigi. Luigi's standard Cyclone can kill off of a down throw, help him recover, help gimp, and even help disrupt the opponent. Clothesline Cyclone does none of these things.
It doesn't
It's
even recover?
so slow and punishable
Trash.
that you'll never even know that it has more knockback than the regular Cyclone.
So it's just useless and worse at everything. Cool.
Number
The bouncing is so funny. Yeah. Well, I feel like a lot of the time they probably didn't expect people to use Luigi's Cyclone like that, the way people currently use it, like down throw Cyclone, or like in Smash 4, the Cyclone edge guarding where you toilet flush them. You know?
9, Melee Charge Shot Samus.
Yes.
No, not that kind of melee. Melee meaning she's traded away her projectile for a close range attack. So what does she gain for doing this? Well, the only benefit I can see is that Melee Charge Shot has less charge time.
By like a
it has
second.
more end lag, does less damage, and doesn't even kill any earlier.
It has more end lag and does less damage. Doesn't
Even if
kill.
your opponent has
Peak.
a reflector, you're still better off going for the regular charge shot. Number 8, Heavy Veggie Peach.
The heavy veggie. So many of the customs took this angle, and it was so trash. It was like quick and weak, or slow and strong.
Heavy Veggie is so heavy that it goes almost nowhere when Peach throws it.
What the hell?
This makes it almost useless as a projectile. Yes, it does slightly more damage and more knockback compared to almost
You say
useless as a
slightly, bro?
projectile.
Point blank to 27?
Yes, it does slightly more
Oh, no, it
damage
didn't.
and more knockback compared to the normal
14.
one, but who cares if you can't even reach your opponent? I can hardly consider this a projectile when Little Mac's forward smash outranges it. And look how long
True.
it takes to pull out of the ground. Useless. 7. Garlic Breath.
What is this?
Wario. The standard beat Chomp is one of the best command grabs in the game. Garlic Breath is not. It's basically a much worse version of Mewtwo's Disable, which is already kind of a bad move. If you actually get hit by the breath, it will stun you for a long time, but
What is that startup?
considering how long it takes to start up and how little range it has, you really shouldn't ever get hit by this move. It can do a
Doesn't have
decent job
range.
covering ledge get up, but like in every other situation, regular Chomp just does it better. 6. Nehru's Rejection.
What?
Instead of knocking them back, it just spins them around. It has
It's
so
just
little
worse.
knockback and hit stun that it's not even advantageous on hit. It comes out slower than the standard Nehru's love, and doesn't reflect projectiles any faster or harder. But unlike Mario's cape, when it spins them around, it won't put them in free fall, so you can't use it to reflect a recovery to gimp someone. 5. Lazy Shuttle Loop.
Dude, they even made the name sound worse.
Meta Knight.
Nehru rejected this for a reason. Yeah, because it was garbage.
This is where things start to get 5. Lazy Shuttle Loop, Meta Knight. This is where things start to get really bad. Before we talk about this move, let's just mention how amazing his regular Shuttle Loop is.
Oh,
It
God.
kills very easily off the top because you can combo out of down throw, dash attack, and up air very easily. Once you turn this custom move on, Meta Knight goes from good to complete garbage. The first loop has no hitbox, so by the time your opponent sees that, they
Oh,
can
God.
just easily avoid the second hit. And it's not like it has any better recovery than the standard up B. Number 4, Heavenly Light, Palutena.
Oh,
Two
yeah, you just hit her for doing this.
words. Trophy Rush. Like, seriously, I think that's actually what this move was designed for. I honestly can't find a use for it outside of Trophy Rush. So, if you guys still like playing Trophy Rush, then yeah, this is the
It just does damage and no knockback. That's cool. It looks like it does a lot of damage, but, like, just go hit her.
move for you. 3. Wakey Wakey.
Oh, my God. I forgot about Wakey Wakey.
Rest is an amazing move for Jigglypuff, giving her access to really early kills. Even more reason why you should never use this abomination of a move called Wakey Wakey. It deals good knockback, but the only way you're ever going to land this move on your opponent is if you physically knock the controller out of their hands.
Damn.
Number 2, Feore's Windfall.
Another
Zelda.
Zelda one.
Zelda's default up B is probably her best move. It's great recovery, and it's one of the strongest kill moves in the game. Feore's Windfall, on the other hand, is so bad it almost boggles the mind.
Oh, it spikes.
The second hit of the up B doesn't launch you, but it spikes, which doesn't really make any sense.
No, that's badass.
The default up B kills very early, but this version doesn't kill until very high percent. But that isn't even the worst part about this move. The worst part about it is you can't even control where it goes. It always goes straight up.
What were they cooking?
It doesn't even go any higher than the normal
I swear, some of the people they left in charge of customs just never made a move before and don't ever play Smash. You know what I mean? Like, don't even know what the other moves do.
up B, and it seems to have trouble snapping onto the ledge. Zelda's custom moves in general are awful, but hey, I mean, at least she has custom moves, right? Number 1, Spinfini,
No, this one's lit. I don't care what he says.
Jigglypuff.
You do this to someone who's recovering?
Behold, the pinnacle of terrible custom moves. Spinfini is so trash that it even makes her default up B look good. Even if your opponent does get hit by the attack, it won't send them anywhere. And the move has more end lag than all of Sheik's moves combined. If you ever use Spinfini at any point in any match, in any stage, you are guaranteed to get punished.
Nah, he just doesn't know how to use it, dude. You gotta use it against a recovering opponent and pray you timed it right.
That's just how bad it is. Thanks for watching. Before you go, I recommend you check out Time Muffin PhD.
There's some other ones. There's some other custom moves that deserve to be put on the trash bin. Zero Suit had a lot of trash custom moves too. She had impact kick. Imagine it was just 2 kicks. The first one and the second one. Except they don't connect. It kills earlier. But you can't angle it. If you didn't know, you can angle Zero Suit's up. You can, by the way. And then there was like the down B, that shooting star kick. It was trash. It killed pretty early, sure, but still. Kicks never connected anyway. True. Zero Suit was trash. Still is trash. Up B should be jump cancelable on hit. Sure, man. Yeah, whatever. Yeah. All right. That was Smash 4 Customs. Some we would like to see in Ultimate. I want to see Spinfini in Ultimate. That sounds funny. Just spinning people around with her up B. That's just peak, dude. I'm always about trash game design. And that seems to be like, Ultimate's thing, Thank you for watching. Subscribe to the channel. Like the video. And leave me a little love note in the comments. I'll definitely read it. Bye-bye. We just had lightning blow up a tree next door. Ooh. We literally have some chunks of the wood. Hell yeah. What are you gonna do with it? We have like a rock. They were doing like construction to like make the dog park bigger, and we went out and we took one of the rocks they blew up or destroyed, mined, and just have it on our balcony. Oh, friendly little rock, Low-key cool with a cringe-ass character. Okay, Ashbourne. I'll consider it next time I watch it. Win counter? Perhaps. I'm not playing to win, though. I'm playing for Monke Monday. I've done that before, Blue Jay. The Monkey Iron Man. It's just 8 wins with all of his ults. Heck? Wait, why does it get stronger the longer it's out? Check, can someone explain that to me? He's a doctor? Okay. Wait, I thought he was on his last stock. It doesn't. You're imagining things? Oh, okay. Thank you. Whoa, is he cooking? I didn't get the truth frame? I like saying reverse sex kick in front of my non-Smash friends to confuse them. Don't know why it's called that. It's a little silly. Get a side B kill screen. What's in it for me? Let's see some Prime gamers in the chat, guys. Check your Prime gaming. Check and see if you're using it. Ali, well, Twitch chat is not the place to ask those kind of questions, man. Ask a friend or a family member, my dude. Really? My get up attack is too weak? Well, that's not back here. Who texts that? Disgusting. Can you have killed me? Yo, I swear that's supposed to break that. Oh wait, I was supposed to get a side B kill screen, my fault. The Great Bait. None of this actually matters because Marth can't kill. Oh, if I back here to me, it was over. It was over. It's called micro spacing. It's his turn. Oh no. Put my back here. Does he just do that? No, I think I would have got the kill spark on the second one. I'm mad the first one didn't kill spark. I don't know why it didn't. Regrab punish DK side B is funny. It really is. You have to hold down while you do it, or else you'll snap the ledge. Bum-bum-bum-bum-bum.
3, 2, 1, go!
I'll take the trade. Soccer ball, save me. You're dead. This is fatherless gameplay if I've ever seen it. Side B spike. Oh, I forgot again. Is Lex Luthor? Well, I guess that would be a spoiler. This is what happens when you don't play with friends and just become an online gremlin. See, you say that, but like, I talk to people and they're like, oh, my friend plays Nest, my friend's a Luigi player, my friend plays Pac-Man. Like, you know? Didn't mean to down throw, believe it or not. I messed it up. Tried to cheese him. Oh, my freaking giant monkey punch. You feel that? I thought I'd eat those. Check this out. I knew it would work that time. Dumbass. Check this out. How is he alive? How many side Bs do I have to hit this guy with? She's gonna kill him with dash attack. Enough. I didn't know what to do, man. I wanted to send him a little bit forward. So I tried to down tilt him, but it smacked him out of the ground. You don't know what I was cooking up? Just trying to side B, man.
3, 2, 1, go!
He wasn't ready. Double tack check. You're not the only cheeser on the screen, buddy. Well, I ding-donged somebody, but they didn't die. You've had the down B this whole time, and you just started using it? Fuck it. Outplayed. For sure.
Donkey Kong wins!
Am I still sick? Very, very slightly. I'm fine though. What was the name of the song? No. This is banjo music, right? Dude, he's such a master. He's let go between every single hit. Every single time I down B his shield, he lets go after the first hit. Poor chap.
Donkey Kong wins.
Got 15.3 million. How much do I have? 14, almost 0.5. Ooh, there we go. It's been a while since we had a nice little toxic Monke Monday, huh? Would I go to a Smash Factor again? I mean, I would, but not in Smash Ult. I enjoyed my time at the last Smash Factor I went to. It's just, I don't want to travel. Revival of the How to Be Toxic With series. Ooh, maybe.
Go!
I got a short up. Wait, this is Metal Gear Solid music. No, I'm getting greedy. Okay, well, you're trash. I said, we double jump, and then we're good. How does he know everything? Another masher. Ooh, scared him. Nice spacing, bud. Uh-oh. Big jab combos. Ooh, jab OP. Y'all didn't know this about DK, huh? You got a good jab. Come off stage. He's respecting Giant Punch, so. Ooh, no sweet spot. Ha! Mixed. You'll get him next time, Blaziken. Why are we cheering for the ops? No jump. I missed. How sad. Got his ass. Yahoo! Did she just say seriously? Stop air dodging! I just baited 3 air dodges in a row. You're trash! You're just mashing spot dodge and air dodge. Like, good God, man. Think before you press a button. That was embarrassing. Yeah, average Mythr player, air dodge habit. My favorite animal is no cap. That dude thinks he's hilarious, holy. I like your ping, young man. Very good. Okay. I like locked myself out of the tech window because of the lag. Got his ass. I'm DIing out. Get me out. Can I break his shield? No, not right now. Dude, DK's dash tag used to be so garbage. Remember melee? Dude, you don't even know how to do 0 to death. Why are you playing Mario? Wrong way. Me playing DK, not knowing how to do ding dongs. Shop shop.
Donkey Kong wins.
True. That same here, Luca. I know how to do the ding dong. I just don't know when to. Here we go again.
3, 2, 1, go!
Dude, every time I space a forward smash, this guy's got like Game Shark attached to his controller or something. It's like he knows and he just does a roll get up every time. Dude, you have deep breathing. Come and approach and kill me. You ever die from accidentally bouncing DK up B? I do. Last time somebody asked me that, I actually died from it shortly after. I hate that that shit stays active. That's not what I wanted. 224. Who got me? Nice berry, dumbass. Doesn't he, yeah, I was gonna say, doesn't he have a fully charged thing? How come every time he does... I ding-donged! Every time he does jump get up, he buffers in air, like every time. Like he has to. Yeah.
Donkey Kong wins.
Oh, I gave one less damage than I took. I must be trash. Honestly, needed more teabagging during the match. I got you covered, man. Making the most of my Monke Monday. Oh yeah. Okay, no, just fall out of my thing. It's cool. Who is eating? Dude, Casper is eating shit right now. This guy's got his number.